I'll get you up early. Thanks. Hey, what's up, Maguire? Thank
you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, who's ready? We're going to get started. It's poetry time. It's comedy time. It's Richard Lewis Reed, Hejinian Leap Week Part 2, The Return. Are you ready to be a part of it all? Thank you for coming out, everybody. This is one of my favorite live albums of all time. It was critically panned at its release. It was recorded at the Bottom Line on West 4th Street in New York, the same street as this right here. Come on. It's Lou Reed, everybody. And it was panned. It's called Take No Prisoners. The critics called it a comedy album because Lou Reed kind of improvises kind of Borscht Belt insult comedy over all of his tracks. If you listen carefully, it's like a spoken word hybrid. And I think it's genius, so I wanted to share that with you tonight. Who's ready? Who's ready to party? Who's ready to rock and roll? This is Max's Kansas City tonight, okay? It's Richard Lewis time. Rest in peace, Richard. We love you, Richard. We have career enthusiasm. He's Larry's best friend. He's Richard. So we're going to be paying tribute to... Do we have any My Lives? Do we have Hejinian? Where my Hejinian freaks at? Come on! Hejinian heads, come on! Alright. So it's a two drink minimum. And this is a dream come true for me to be standing here right now, duetting with my man. Alright, but I'm going to kill the music and I'm going to come back. And I'm going to do a Sprech time. All right, yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming around. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to use this one. Richard Lewis, okay, so I was doing, Richard Lewis is a Buckeye. I just want to do a little festschrift, okay? This is just my own personal anecdotes and memories of Richard Lewis, okay? Because I'm a fan, I liked him. I was doing a Richard Lewis impression in my stand-up comedy act, okay? It was taking New York by storm. Everyone was talking about it. No, nobody knew what the fuck I was doing. They're like, who? But I will tell you, okay, go to YouTube, watch Richard Lewis on Howard Stern trying to talk Artie. Artie, you fucking addict. Artie, you fucking addict. Artie, come on, Artie, you fucking addict. Yeah. He's trying to talk Artie out of being a heroin addict. Because Richard Lewis, you know, he was honest. He's a kind of comedian. He had style. He wore all black. That's why I wore this in tribute. He had these kind of flossy-ass, swagged-ass riz. He had some riz, okay? Riz for Richard Lewis with his suits and shit. And he like Lenny Bruce. These kids, they don't even know who, you know, my therapist. Oh my God, I've said it's a mother-in-law from hell, okay? He coined that. You know that? You know Richard Lewis coined this phrase? The blank from hell? He claims he did. That's his contribution, okay? To our cultural lives. Yes, that's right. Thank you. Artie, you're a fucking addict, Artie. He never saw my career. He never saw my career. There's a great movie. It's free on Tubi. There's a lot of great free Richard Lewis material on Tubi. Diary of a Young Comic. I want to remake. They should reboot this. It's fantastic. I tell you, it's fantastic. I have this mental gift that plays in Richard Lewis in my head all the time because he's always saying, "That's fantastic, Larry. Oh, that's fantastic." So I'm always doing that as Richard Lewis in my head all the time. And so check out Magical Misery Tour. It was recorded at the Bottom Line as well as the Lou Reed live album. We have to fill their shoes. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's why we're here tonight. We're here to fill these people's shoes. And what else do I have to say about Richard? He was a Buckeye. He went to the Ohio State University. That's where it's like a degree farm. I got to go there for free on the Pell Grant. I don't know why Richard Lewis went there, but he was psyched about it. He was like always talking about how he loved Ohio State and all this. So he was definitely the coolest alumni by far. So I'm just going to read this short poem for everybody in celebration. I'm going to do some Sprech time piano work because it worked so well last week. This is in tribute to the coming spring and the beautiful weather and beautiful flowers. and Richard Lewis, because time is a flat circle and nothing is subtracted. We love you, Richard. We love you. We love you. Go Bucks. OH. Oh. That's, oh no. Oh no. I told myself I'd never do that. I told myself I would leave that behind. That's why I moved to New York, to get away from the Midwest's banality. So I'm gonna do some avant-garde scratch time music, everybody. This is a lounge act. This is a piano bar. You can throw money at me. I take requests. This is called Potentially Spam. Potentially Spam. While reading Deleuze and Guattari, Richard Lewis died. He never saw my career. We're trying to receive the voices. We're trying to levitate the room. We're trying to warm this baby up, okay? This is a toaster. You gotta preheat this motherfucker. We're preheating the oven, okay? It doesn't happen all at once. This is not microwave. This is not instant gratification. This is real life, okay? These are not AI. These are real human beings tonight. Mistakes and all, okay? There's no GMOs in this open mic, okay? There's no fucking Pro Tools. And I love auto-tune, I love it. I wish we could get some fucking auto-tune on my boys, yeah. I'm doing my vocal runs, everybody, my melisma, The piano bar, the avant-garde piano bar, okay? Fuck making sense. That's what I have to say. We're anti-product. We're not selling out. We're atonal. We're a-fucking tonal. All right. I'm just gonna stop there. I can't do any better than that. Thank you all. This is Bohemian Rhapsody. All my warning papers fell out. It's star time, baby! Who's ready? Richard, we love you. Oh my God, he never saw my career. He's there, he's watching us. Lou, Reed, Lynn, they're all here with us tonight. I'm ready to rock. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. With that, let's get one of the finest musicians in New York to get us kicked off. Let's get David Segovia. Give it up for David Segovia. Gonna play some guitar. Come in. Sure.
Maisey, you can spell it.
Okay. And okay. You have some writing? Or? Awesome. Okay. Right now.
That's much better.
It's just off. Can you just click it on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Check. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry.
Yeah, the white line a couple times.
Woo!
Yes. It's already recorded.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
My name is David.
Remind me, say it anyway.
I'm gonna play 1.5 original songs for you.
Do it again.
takes it from me. Wash your songs, some of your goals before someone else comes along, takes it from me. Oh, 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 oh. Of hope, I will offer my love, it will grow evermore. Wash your songs, some of your goals before someone else comes along, takes it from me. Wash your songs, some of your goals before someone else comes along, takes it from me. Oh, 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 oh. Many a star, share your smile, and none of my worries last. Your loveliness, your loveliness feeds me. Far beyond your outside glow, that inside glow I need. Send some love in loneliness, send me some. Send me some, and bring your brilliance down to me, to me, to me. Thank you. Follow me on Instagram, Brooklyn Dave. Thanks to Matt.
Give it up for David Segovia, everybody. Brooklyn Dave, kicking us off. Hell yeah. LD, all right. We got Galvin, you were on deck. We have Jonah Fox coming up after that. Anouk, Nani, Cosmic House. Can we get the hilarious John Waters? John Waters, we need you. Give it up for John Waters.
Thank you.
Any relation?
Yeah, he's my dad. I wrote a song. Do you guys want to hear it?
I'm sorry.
I walk a lonely road, the only. I saw a friend of mine recently, and I hadn't seen her in 5 years. And it's funny when you haven't seen someone in so long. It's funny how much they can change. I hadn't seen her in 5 years, and now she's dating a very wealthy guy. I think he's in sales. He sells what does he sell? Cocaine. It's very obvious. It's very obvious, because now she's just decked out in expensive clothing and very nice jewelry. But one thing I noticed that was a little peculiar was whenever someone would like compliment anything she was wearing, she would say nothing but the price, which I thought was strange. They'd be like, "Girl, I love that necklace, $10,000." Right? It's fucking awesome. I could never do that. I would look like an idiot. I'd look stupid. I'd be like, "Hey John, I really like that jacket, lost and found." I'd look like a moron. It's Women's History Month, my favorite month. Let's go, ladies. This I don't know. You're loving it over here. I'm glad. I think girls. I think you all were on to something with the ick movement. You were doing good. It was going well, and then you just had to take a good thing and ruin it. Like you were on the right path with like. The way a guy would overuse emojis. You were on the right path. I felt it. Like when a guy would use the emoji, like I thought that was weird too. I didn't like the emoji too. It weirded me out. But then you have to take it too far. Like a girl once told me she got the ick from the way a guy blew on his coffee. Like come on, what are we doing now? And then a girl said she got the ick because a guy was a little too enthusiastic about brunch. Enough! It's gone too far. Brunch? Brunch is awesome. And now I have to play it cool about brunch? So now whenever we bring up brunch, I could be like, what, brunch? I mean, I guess. Yes! That's fine. I mean, yeah, Saturday? Fine, I guess. Let me check. I actually, I had an ick bestowed upon me last year. My first one. It was great. I was talking to a girl for a little bit, and then I was gonna go over to her apartment to have sex. Hold for applause. Thank you. And so when I got there, she said, "How did you get here?" And I said, "Oh, I city biked." And she said, "Ew." And I said, "I'm sorry?" She said, "City biking over to fuck someone is an ick." Her words exactly. And then she slammed the door in my face. And I said, "But it was an e-bike. Basically an Uber." And then more recently, I had a girl come to me to have sex. Hold for applause. Now they're coming to me. Where's the applause? Thank you. Thank you. 2 times in a year. We're getting there. So she comes to me and I go down to get her at the door and I said, "Well, how'd you get here?" She was a little panty, a little sweaty. She said, "City bike." I was like, "Oh, fuck. Was it at least e-bike?" She said, "No, manual." I was like, "Oh. All right, let's go." But she was right, it's an ick, because the whole time I'm just thinking about her pedaling over to fuck me. And like I lasted way longer than I usually do. So maybe like that's a good thing. Like maybe like now to last longer, I just think of them like city biking over to fuck me. That's like, I'll write that down, like start doing that. That's a good idea actually. I've been thinking, wow, that's a great idea, fellas. Think about that. How much time do I have left? That's it?
10 seconds, yeah.
All right. Think of women city biking over to fuck you to last longer. Have a good night, everyone. But the manual kind of. If it's an e-bike, it's basically like Uber.
Give it up for John Waters, everybody. Check him out on Instagram. Gingerbread, I'm tagging all the performers tonight on Instagram. You can check them out in the Easy Paradise Stories. If you want to check out anybody, if you want to cyber stalk anybody, there it is. It's all there for you. I'm just kidding, okay? All right, we have Jonah Fox on deck. Anouk, Nani, you're coming up after that. Cosmic House, can't wait for Cosmic House. Stephanie Churn, Bob Infinite, Monique Erickson, Angel Lugo, and more. Can we get, oh my God, one of the best poets in New York. We are very lucky. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the legendary Galvin.
Hi everybody. All right, we've got a couple of new ones tonight.
Your shit.
Yeah. This first poem is called Entrepreneur. There are signs in every business describing what to do if someone's choking, but not one describing how to tell if someone wants to be choked. This is why I haven't found my business, because whatever it is, such a sign would be prominently displayed. I know I have a business somewhere because I'm so obviously successful.
What?
This one's called Being a Neighbor. I know someone is about to be my neighbor when they open a bottle of wine from the basket they're holding that says welcome and drink the entire thing in an efficient series of gulps without setting the bottle down or blinking, and then wander away from the door. I know this even when the door is the door of a hotel in a city that I'm leaving that day. Thank you.
Give it up for the incredible Galvin, and get their books. Get Ugly Time and all of the literature. The amazing Galvin, everybody. Thank you for coming out. It's always a pleasure. All right, so we have Anouk, Nani, you are on deck. We have Cosmic House, Stephanie Chern, Bob Infinite, Monique, Erickson, Angel Lugo, Joe the Swan, and more. Can we get the very hilarious Give It Up for making his Easy Paradise return? Give it up for Jonah Fox, everybody.
Hello. So I got sick recently. It was really bad. I got the flu. I was in bed for like 2 weeks. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't do any comedy. Was feeling pretty, slowed down because of it. But I thought, I'm gonna wring some art from this suffering. I'm gonna make some comedy out of this sickness. So I wrote down all of my sick thoughts. Like all those crazy, wacky things that just go through your head while you're having a fever. So I wrote them down on an index card, and if you'll entertain me for a second, I'm gonna read some to you. Woo. Fuck. Okay, sometimes I think maybe it's just suffering. A girl told me that I had a nice profile. And I was like, oh, so that means you like what my face looks like when you can only see half of it? Because that's what that means, right? You only like my face, you only see half. She said, no, I was actually just trying to compliment you. She was like, I just thought you looked nice, and take a compliment, dude. Here's my impression of a wooden pole. Thank you. So, like I said, I was looking for material for my comedy. And, I was like, okay, I'll go around to a lot of open mics, see where other people get their material. And I came to the conclusion, I think I need to be masturbating a little bit more. I think I need to watch more porn. That just seems like where all the jokes are. So I watched some porn. I checked it out. I masturbated, actually. And I wrote down my thoughts as I was doing so. And if you'll entertain me. Fuck. Here's my impression of a wooden pole with a human face attached to it. Thank you. So, when Nina Simone said, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new light, and I'm feeling good, that was a lie, right? No one who's awake at dawn feels good. If you're awake at dawn, you're feeling one of three things, right? You're feeling dread that you still have to be awake for the rest of the next day. You're feeling shame that you were up all night. Or you're feeling a bittersweet melancholy at the fact that your whirlwind nocturnal escapade laden with unconsummated sexual and romantic tension is soon coming to a close, and the present moment, no matter how beautiful and no matter how sweet, is soon going to fade into the past scorched away by the rising sun, and you won't have confessed your love for her. You'll never have confessed your love for her, and you have only your own cowardice to blame. No one feels good at dawn, am I right, guys? All right, 2 more impressions. Here's my impression of a wooden pole turning into a metal pole, turning into a guy pretending to be a pole. Thank you. And here's my impression of a tumbleweed. I was kind of hoping it would be windier. I'm Jonah Fox. Have a great night.
This guy does the best impressions of poles with human faces on them. I swear to God. Give it up for Jonah Fox, everybody. All right, we have Cosmic House. You are on deck. Stephanie Churn, Bob Infinite, Monique, Erickson, Angel Lugo, Joe the Swan, Jenna Sheraton, prima, materia. Can we get, all right, let's get some poetry. Can we get the amazing Anouk Nani to read us some poetry, everybody? Give it up for Anouk Nani, making an easy paradise debut here at the KGB bar. 2 drink minimum, 2 drink minimum.
Hello. I'm Anouk Nani. I write poems, mostly tiny poems, sometimes just small little weird things made of words. And recently I've been working on a collection of poems where I went back to the pandemic and tried to recreate the weird atmosphere and collect the tiny little moments. And I'm reading 3 poems from this collection. Head bloodless, caught in the remaining perception of the horizontal. No waking state, day numb, bad copy of the night. Why get up? The crack in the ceiling above my bed looks especially forbidding today. 4 a.m. An ambulance throws lightning, orange-blue. Soundless lurid, echoing of death. Ghostly endings of what is going on outside, reaching the private corners of my home. And I have a little another thing, but I didn't know that this evening is not supposed to be AI, or AI isn't invited, but actually in some form of despair I turned to my iPhone and to my text message suggestions, and I had a little collaboration where I wrote a little poem and then I would let the text suggestions answer with another poem. So my poem was, everyone is so lost. That's the poem. That's all. And my iPhone was a little different and it said, everyone is okay. That's cool. That's what I thought. Thank you.
Give it up for Anouk Nani, everybody. We love small poems here. I love them. They're so easy to read. They're quick. They're satisfying. Give it up for the amazing Anouk Nani. Those were brilliant, brilliant poems. Are you here on vacation or?
I'm visiting. But maybe, we don't know it yet, maybe I'm there.
You gotta move to New York, okay? This is Poetry City. Yeah. But that was brilliant. Give it up one more time for Anouk Nani, everybody. We have so many amazing poets and acts coming up. We have Stephanie Churn, you are on deck. Bob Infinite, if you are in the house, you are in the hole. Monique Erickson, Angel Lugo, Joe the Swan, Jenna Sheraton, Prima, Materia, Kenny Gordon, Mohammed, Patel, and so many more. Pemberton, Maguire. Can we get, oh, these guys sound so great. Can we get the amazing Cosmic House to play some tunes for us? They've been a sensation here on Monday night. We're stoked to have them. Give me the cover tap.
Thank you, Matt, for that awesome introduction. We are Cosmic House. You can find us on Instagram, and we have a single out on Spotify right now. Yeah, we just play a little music and have a little fun. So that's what it's all about. Yeah.
Woo.
This first song, it's our only song tonight. It's called "Don't Look," and it's coming out, and we just finished it on Saturday. Oh, it's not coming out. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Woo.
Okay. Hey, don't you look at me that way. You know it's not your strength to play it cool. Don't you ridicule me. You were getting drunk, knocking at my door. But I don't anymore. And without you, I've been alright. You're a simple oversight.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Cosmic House.
Start from the top. Okay.
We keep playing it up.
Ready? Cool. Hey, don't you look at me that way. You know it's not your strength to play it cool. Don't you ridicule me. You were getting drunk, knocking at my door. You never call me much anymore. And without you, I've been alright. You're a simple oversight. Woo! You know your crowd, you follow trends. You really sit there and pretend that you're a feminist. You see a therapist to work on becoming a better man. You want your space and no one understands. And being there, you took a bite. You're a walking parasite. Did you think I'd crawl right back to you? Well, look who's on their knees. Could it by some fate or by design that you're alone after wasting all my time? I go back and forth between feeling mad and feeling guilty. It's such a pity that we couldn't work it out, but it's over now. Let's not beat around the bush. You wouldn't love me if you could. You always looked so annoyed with all my questions you'd avoid. Like, who's that girl and what's that tone? And would you rather I left you alone? You always liked me best when you were stoned. And without you, I've been alright. You're a simple oversight. And did you think I'd crawl right back to you? Well, look who's on their knees. Is it by some fate or by design that you're alone after wasting all my time? I go back and forth between feeling mad and feeling guilty.
sounded great.
Give it up for Cosmic House. Yeah, that sounded great, and they're rolling with the punches. Come on. Give it up for Cosmic House one more time, everybody. The human imperfection is so beautiful. I loved it. But they triumphed. They overcame it. It sounded so great. Give it up for Cosmic House one more time. All right. So we have the amazing Bob Infinite on deck. I think is maybe be a little VU tribute. Who knows? We have Monique Erickson with a sequel. It's a sensation. We cannot wait. Angel Lugo coming up. Joe the Swan, Jana Sheraton, Prima, Materia, Kenny Gordon, Mohammed, Patel, Pemberton, Maguire, Amelia, Blair, Smith. Can we get the hilarious Stephanie Chung up the comedy stylings? Is she in the house? Did Stephanie leave? She may have left. Okay, she left. Oh, fuck. All right, well, maybe next time. Let's get...
Maybe she's in the bathroom.
All right. She left. Oh, all right. Well, maybe next time. It's Bob Infinite time. Can we get Bob Boyer in the house, everybody? This guy is an incredible musician. And I think he has a headless guitar, which... He's from the future.
Oh my god. It is a headless guitar. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm so glad you said that out loud.
How's it going?
Did the same people who make the headless guitar make the shoes?
No. They're friends. I heard it's Lou Reed tonight, so I'm a big Lou Reed fan, and in high school I learned the song Pale Blue Eyes by Velvet Undergrounds. So thought I'd dust it off a little bit.
Yeah, she used to.
Gotta read the lyrics though, so.
And she couldn't change it. Hold on, I got it. Okay. I don't. She's not here.
No, she's. I just want to. Okay. I have to make sure I wasn't shouting.
Okay, yeah, the right one. Okay. So she's not coming back.
Sometimes I feel so happy. Sometimes I feel so sad. Sometimes I feel so happy, but mostly just make me mad. Girl, your pale blue eyes. Girl, your pale blue eyes. Thought of you as my mountaintop. Thought of you as my peak. Thought of you as everything I've had but I couldn't keep. I've had but I couldn't keep. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Linger on your pale blue eyes. If I could make the world as pure and strange as what I see, I put you in the mirror, I put in front of me. I put in front of me. Sing along. Linger on linger on. Sounds awesome. Your pale blue eyes. Skip a life completely. Stuff it in a cup. She said money is like us in time. It lies but can't stand up. Down for you is a yuck.
Yeah.
Linger on. Your pale blue eyes. Linger on. Your pale blue eyes. It was good what we did yesterday. I'd do it once again. The fact that you are married proves that you're my best friend. But it's truly, truly a sin. Last time. Linger on. Your pale blue eyes. Linger on. Your pale blue eyes. Happy birthday, Louis! Yeah! Woo. Thank you for singing. That was really nice. Thank you.
Give it up for Bob Infinite, everybody. With Bob Royer, all things are possible. And that headless guitar, it had some like electronic hum. I think Lou Reed would have been into that too. That was Metal Machine music, and he played a headless guitar. So thank you for that amazing tribute. Give it up for Bob Infinite, everybody. All right, so we have the amazing Angel Lugo on deck. Get ready for that. Joe the Swan, Jonah, Sheraton, Prima, Materia, Kenny Gordon, Mohammed, Patel, Mina, Laura, Pemberton, Maguire, Amelia, Blair, Smith, Alberto, Botero, Bagel Brains. Let's get, oh my God, it's sequel poem. Do you want the stand?
No.
This is,
No stand for
you may remember it because this was a, just everybody, it just shook the KGB Open Mic Monday world. We are very excited to have Daddy Part 2. It's Daddy. We love it. Give it up for Monique, Erickson, everybody.
Yes, it's true. About almost a year ago, actually, like March 20th, I debuted a poem here called Daddy, and yeah, we are going to read the sequel. Of the earlier poem, the only thing you really need to know is that there was a stanza about a memory when I was about 2, and it says, back at Barrow Street, Eric holds me high in his arms, asks what happened. The next time I'm in Eric's arms, I say Daddy, and he says, Louis is your daddy, call me Eric, and I do. So tonight, I'm gonna read Call Me Eric. Tall, blonde, blue-eyed. My mother calls you her goy boy from Troy. When I was little, I worshipped you. I try to part my hair to the side to mimic your blonde forelock. Wearing jeans I call man pants after your daily uniform. I want to sit next to Eric. The toddler cannot yet pronounce R. The toddler you taught to read at 2. The toddler you taught never to show you boo-boos. Maybe other people think it's cute, not me, you said. At 5, my sister tells you that's 5 mornings Monique has eaten her cereal with her left hand. She might be left-handed. She just wants attention, you say. Still, I love you. Still, I yearn for you. 9 years old, you ask me to clean my room. What you perceive as attitude ends with you shaking me upside down by my pants till I, a string bean, fall out of them to the floor. You go from shouting to laughing. I will never master the emotional whiplash it takes to be your daughter. That Christmas, there is a lavender bike next to the tree. In Riverside Park, you have me ride small circles around you. When you take off the training wheels, I am scared. You are angry. We go home. That is the only time we take the bike out. I never learned to ride, despite the best efforts of all my friends' fathers. 12, you decide I am an asshole, stop speaking to me. 16, working my first summer job, assistant styling on shoots for ID and The Face. We pass you on 7th Avenue and you walk right by. Cruelty, etching deep lines into your face. 18, Thanksgiving. What does your daughter want to order? You ask my mother, seated across from me at the Troutbeck Inn. You sit at the head of the table, directly to my left. From you, I learned that men hold their silence. The serrated edge of your silence shapes my life. To this day, we have never openly discussed that you are not my father. When my daughter calls you grandpa, you urge her gently to call you Eric, like you once told me. Thank you guys so much. I'm My Fair Momo on Instagram.
Give it up for Monique, Erickson, everybody. It's so true. It's so true for parents. I know it's tough. It's tough. I relate it. Give it up one more time for Monique Erickson, everybody. Sharing that. Really amazing. And check out Lonesome Magazine coming soon.
Like in weeks now.
Oh, really? Oh my God. Get ready for this magazine. It's going to be incredible. It's like a heavy paper. It's really amazing.
LonesomePress.com, you can sign up for the Substack.
All right, sign up for the Substack, lonesomepress.com, everybody. Check it out. Give it up one more time for Monique Erickson. 2 drink minimum, 5-minute time limit. Thank you all for coming out. We have the hottest entertainers. We have Joe the Swan on deck, Jenna Sheraton, Prima, Materia, Kenny Gordon, Mohammed, Patel, Mina, Laura, Pemberton, Maguire, Amelia, Blair, Smith, Alberto, botero, bagel, brains, and so many more. Can we get, oh my God, the man is going to bring it to you. All right, I'm not sure. I think it's going to be in full effect. Let's get Angel Lugo. I think Boogie Down Bugz might be here, and maybe Paul J. Lucero as well. Give it up for one of the foremost lyricists in New York today, my man, freestyling, Angel J. Lugo, everybody, the BK native.
Hey!
My apologies, everybody. We're just orchestrating on.
Alright, so I'll start with this one. No, I'll start with this one, then just hit that. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just get this one.
Happy Monday, Easy Paradise. How the fuck are we doing tonight? I know it's Monday and we're all tired, but come on. How the fuck are we doing tonight? Let's go. It's been an eventful week for me. I went in to get a shape up today, right? And then the barber goes and starts putting fucking cream on my face, talking about a facial massage. I was fucking scared for my life. It was tremendous though. No weird shit. I got 2 tracks for you tonight. I'm gonna kick a little opening shit, some little sauce. Then me and Bugz got something for you, then he'll be able to throw a little track for y'all. So we got some sauce for you tonight. So y'all ready? Let's do this. We're gonna hop on the new thing, get this shit cooking. Little tight. Woo! Little tight. Been up since 7. Alright. Star Wars Beast tonight with a touch of non-violence. Names about to
speak, shorty. Come on, silence. Late night in paradise and Satan, so you recognize these rhymes. Gotta emphasize, I'm really meant to specialize. Proven in depression, let me take it to the tropics. Listen with discretion, cause we're switching up the topics. Listen to my sonnet, this is every ideology. Motherfuckers dodging me, they jacking Scientology. Native is insane, he's a well-known tiger. Page go explain that I'm a well-known client. Border control saying I'm a well-known migrant. Now I'ma go and say that I'm a well-known migrant. Yeah, pulling out the fire for these niggas that be down with me. Saying dudes they down and see is the dudes they wanna be. Lackluster culture bullshit, just a bunch of wannabes. Saying I'm the down and scene and I'm the dude they wanna see. Find me, surprise me, but can't analyze me. I'm the king of rags, you can't sacrifice me. Villain with the pet, but no, I'm not a killer, baby. Villain with the pet, enough to drive the killer crazy. Go ahead, get us in the next one. Little freestyle, get it all warmed up. You feel me? Hey, motherfucker, with a fast flow. Thank you, thank you. This motherfucker got some sauce too, so we gotta give you that shit. It's our new single, Go. We did it last week. Did I lock on you? No, I just don't. Oh, you don't need it? No, thank you. Before we go, can we give a round of fucking applause for Matt? Everybody who went before me, especially the dude right here with the fucking guitar, you were disgusting, man. Everybody give a round of applause for yourself, seriously.
Yeah.
Spread the positivity out here, people. Alright, let's cook. Yo, Matt. Matt,
don't ever flash your water cash in a bar de Niro. Like on some good for shit.
Yo, Matt, he got the audio ready.
Wait. Yeah, can you start that up? Run that back.
Apologies, people. You do not want to disappoint.
Technical difficulties, sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, well, just spread out so we don't get no screeches. Alright. This motherfucker got a fat flow himself. We got some sauce.
Don't ever flash your water cash in a bar de Niro.
Let's go more De Niro. Come on,
feel like something amazing, almost something like trailblazing. I'm raging, surprised I'm not the one inside the cage. And notice the world's in doomsday, but that's okay. I got a verbal AK, the GUA. You know I preach no sin, but what's kept within. A lot of anger issues. This next flow can damage some tissue. I hit your clavicle, you ain't compatible. To my brothers, don't need a reference for quarter notes. So who got smoke? A nigga owe a lot, that's no joke. Nigga fuck around, your small body will get broke. We'll have to cash. This whole world can kiss my ass. A grown ass man will treat your ass like an MTV band.
Jump the galvin, stack with.
Don't ever flash your water cash.
We got a small loop going. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We got a small.
Wait.
I think we accidentally hit the wrong one. Would y'all please let me redo that because we had a small fuck up. There was a small loop. I'm sorry. I really don't want to take up time. That is the first time we've ever had a small fuck up like that. My bad, for real. Word. Alright, my fault. Yeah, just play it. My fault, man.
I feel like I'm already in the studio already.
Shit, y'all heard it. And I was like, yo, wait, hold on. That shit is wrong. My fault. One time for the one time. Give it up for Boogie Bugz. There ain't no Oh, man.
Fuck it, yeah. My fault. I didn't get an intro.
There's no intro in this one. Slide tab. We gotta get it on this.
Alright, let's run it. Alright.
Alright. Gotta get it on this set.
I didn't know, so fuck it. Alright, on the narrow, let's get it. Feel like something amazing, almost something like trailblazing. I'm raging, surprised I'm not the one inside the cage. And notice the world's in doomsday, but that's okay. I got a verbal AK, the GUN. You know I preach no sin, but what's kept within. A lot of anger issues. This next flow can damage some tissue. I get your clavicle, you ain't compatible. And my brothers don't need the reference for quarter notes. So who got smoke? A nigga owe a lot, that's no joke. Nigga fuck around, your soul and body will get broke for ducking cash. This whole world can kiss my ass. A grown ass man will treat your ass like an MTV band. Native, take it away.
Oh man, we don't got the samples in this. I apologize for you. I'm about to dive right in.
280 up.
Tell my son for you. They would rather slit your throat than to go and see you grow. 40 shorties on the boat, singing different notes. Switch flows every 4 lines. That's a killer joke. Switch flows 54 times, leave a victim's no shit. Yeah, change the form fiery. Remember like a beretta shit. Lyrical catastrophe. Got 2 mics and 2 bars. I wear them like they 2 swords. Fighting up these huge hordes and zombies that is true port. Coming from the city, throwing knuckleheads with a knife fight. Bobby died nice once you're trying to get your life right. Think upon war. Who's your boss? Who's the delegator? Listen to the law. Who's your fraud?
Detonators.
Thank you, y'all.
Boom, 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 boom.
see the thing?
Yeah. Get him to try it, You can find me on Instagram at BKNative. You can find him at Boogie, Bugz, Exodus 91. You can find us on the Instagram story. Thank you for being awesome, y'all. I will see you next week. You guys are fucking amazing. We make this life chicken shit for y'all. For real. You pass it in. We got one track for y'all. It's been an honor. No one's there. What's the difference between...
ready to go.
What's the bad part about pea soup and mashed potatoes? Anyone can mash potatoes. The piece, it's bad, I know. That's why I'm a comedian.
Oh shit. My angel just gave me the new mic. Alright, so fuck it. Alright, this one I call How I Wish. So, no offense, just let me get my goal. Get my flow going. Woo! Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Oh, how I wish that niggas never snitch. It's like taking a short trip to Wild Pitch. Contract your life off, your ass will be missed. I put that shit on my case, you got no pot to piss. Oh, how I wish that you wasn't a bitch going subs at my post. Like, what the fuck you think this is? Only have one life to live. Feel like there's no more love to give. Know what I mean? I'm Capitan, no capo, more like Capone. It's pretty hard to leave the mic alone. You're busy trying to fetch your phone, you better watch your tone. A vortex cyclone. I smoke hella microphones, I'm busy with my own clone. I'm homegrown, dealing with growing pains, dealing with a lot of stress, talking on different strains, riding on different trains. Lord, I can't take the pain. I see some good, seen the bad, still I can't complain. Damn. I owe a couple stacks, I'm not a hot nigga. Still remains the verbal trigger. The G-U-N, God, universe in nature. Meaning weapons never prosper on those that hate ya. Won't debate with you or talk bated breath with ya. Your baby mama miss your tough luck. My ex-dip boy, I'm about to flip, and PTP save the next clip, a next trip. I'm about to take off and let it rip, Oh, how I wish that niggas never snitch. It's like taking a short trip to Wild Pitch. Contract your life off, your ass won't be missed. I put that shit on my kiss, you got no pot to piss. Oh, how I wish that you wasn't a bitch throwing subs at my post. Like, what the fuck you think this is? Only have one life to live. Feel like there's no more love to give. Mama sees it. Woo! Let it flow. Matt, thank you very much. Once again, you follow us at BKNative_, that's native, boogie down bugz, _ EST91. Thank you. Got the shoe. Come on, I gotta get this.
Give it up for Boogie Down Bugz, Angel Lugo. These guys are brilliant artists. We love their lyrical and fucking those beats are sick as hell. Great musicians. Give it up one more time for Angel Lugo, Boogie Down Bugz. I think Lou Reed would be fucking with it. I think Lou Reed fucks with it, actually. All right, so we have Jenna Sheraton on deck, Prima Materia, Kenny Gordon, Mohammed, Patel, Mina, Laura, Pemberton, Maguire, Amelia, Blair, Alberto, Botero, Bagel Brains, Paul J. Lucero. Can we get the hilarious? This guy, get ready. I don't know what the hell he's gonna do. Nobody does. Let's get Joe the Swan up to just wreak a little havoc for a few minutes. Give it up for Joe the Swan.
Yeah. Cheers for Jack at the bar. Serving on liquor gold. Round of applause for the house. KGB. The house always wins. And a round of snaps from Matt Proctor, the host with the most good looks. I wrote a poem, Matt. I wrote a poem.
All right.
Yeah. Let's get weird. Let's get stupid. Let's not get crazy. Outside is cold and mean. I skipped a line. Let's stay nice and warm. Outside is cold and mean, but in here it's always home. Woo! Thank you. My name is Joe the Swan, and I am a clown. Let's get this party started. Yeah. Woo! Who's ready for Are you ready to get weird and watch this idiot go crazy? Yeah, okay. Here we go. Going crazy. What's going on with me? I'm not like this. I'm usually funny! Come on! Get it out, Joe! You dork!
Yeah.
Loser. How is everybody doing? You having fun? La 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 la. Who wants to have fun with me? Woo! Yes! Yes you do! Yes you do! Yes you do! I love baseball! Woo! Yes! I love playing baseball! I used to play with my dad, and he doesn't love me anymore! Because I don't have a job! I haven't had a job for years! What am I doing? My life. Do you have a job? Good for you. Way to go. Give yourself a pat on the back. I actually just got a job. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Helping the homeless. So, you know, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Woo! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Yeah, I'm helping the homeless dudes! Yeah, come on! Give it up for the homeless! They deserve it! Woo! They just... Yeah. Lighten up, Joe. Okay? Just be cool, man! Be cool! Be freaking cool, man! Don't lose your cool! They're gonna laugh at you! They wanna laugh! They want a release from the pressures of life! What are you doing? Are you sticking your finger up your ass? Holy shit! Yeah, you guys are a good crowd. Yeah, I like you. Yeah, we should hang out sometime. You know? Yeah. Let's hang out sometime. You know? Okay? Okay, thank you very much. Check me out at the Idiot's Hour on Wednesday night. I'll be hosting the job. Yeah. Welcome to New York City!
Yeah! Hell yeah!
Give it up for Joe the Swan, everybody. And that pure behavior. We love it. Check out the Idiot's Hours every Wednesday. All right. These guys are not idiots, okay? They're playing possum. We love it. We love Joe the Swan. And that future avant-garde, I mean, it's just mind-blowing. That comedy's mind-blowing. Okay, so we have Prima Materia. You are on deck. Everybody, if you want to come in, there's seats. We're praising, we're celebrating Richard Lewis tonight. I mean, the icon, the comedy legend. That's right. So we have Prima Materia, you are on deck. Kenny Gordon, I speak for Barbaloots, on the whole, Mohammed, Patel, Laura, Pemberton, Maguire, Amelia, Blair, Alberto, botero, bagel, brains, Paul J. Lucero, and so many more. Can we get, is Jenna Sheraton in the house? Jenna Sheraton, going once, going twice. All right, can we get Prima Materia? Give it up for Prima Materia, everybody. Give them some punch.
Thank you, KGB. Thank you, Easy Paradise. Thank you, Joe the Swan. That's a tough act to follow.
For following me.
I'm going to read a couple poems in varying degrees of vibe this evening. Thank you. This one is called 60 Minutes in Heaven. My body is a meadow, and she is a gazelle, grazing over every inch of my lush green, her hands gliding up and down. She wants to please me. She wants to leave me feeling better than I arrived. I'm face down. That's how we always begin. Her hands run down my back like it's the surface of a mountain, solid, and she's holding on for dear life. She needs my thighs, tender and tight. I breathe sharply, violently, to make room for the release that's in store. She tells me to turn over. I do what I'm told. Beautiful girl, she says. My eyes flutter open. I smile at her. And just as quickly, I return to my trance, her trance, our trance. My head cradled by her commanding posture. She's rubbing my neck now. I let out a gentle sigh, or was it a moan? I feel myself blush. She giggles. I sink deeper into our trance. Her hands sink deeper into my hips. One might compare the scene to alligator wrestling in slow motion. I'm the gator. She's the one in charge. She's the one who has me on my back. My thighs again. She asks if I've been running. I fess up. She's working down my calves, ankles. She's at my feet. But really, I'm at her feet if you think about it. She squeezes my arches, and I wince in blissful agony. And just then, the timer goes off. My 60 minutes are up. Woo! Thank you. Okay, I have two more. Again, my name is Prima Materia, and I'm on Instagram, Prima Materia World. Cool. So this one is called Diversion. If I were to bathe in ancient seas, would I see what they saw? Could I bask in the eternal flame before it engulfs us all? Could the energy be diverted and all our problems solved? Or will we deny divine destiny and not pick up the call? The stage is set, its players cast. We've seen this one before. A tall order is surmountable, those of the past kept alive by folklore. Can't you see? It's all within our reach. Or will we allow our covenant with God to be breached? Thank you. And this last one is untitled. If pain is an angel, then each flap of its wings is the stabbing in my chest with each breath that I breathe. I kind of feel bad for it. Does it not know it can fly? Why does it keep flapping its wings inside? The angel is trying to fly away, I suppose. Each flap and flutter lodges it further, though. There's an angel in my chest, but it can't hear my screams. The angel in my chest prefers nightmares to dreams. The angel in my chest says tomorrow's not promised. The angel in my chest says I'm just being honest. The angel in my chest has nothing better to do. Who am I to deprive it of its livelihood? Thank you.
Give it up for Prima Materia, everybody, sharing that powerful work. We've had some really good poetry. Find her on Instagram and follow the amazing work of Prima Materia. Give her one more time for those beautiful poems. Really amazing stuff here. The Crane Gallery Bar. Check out the new issue of the KGB magazine as well. It's a great literary institution. That was fantastic. We love having Prima Materia out. So we have Mohammed, Patel on deck, Mina, Laura, Pemberton, Maguire, great writers, all. Amelia, Blair Smith, great writer, Alberto, Botero, Bagel Brains, Paul J. Lucero, Maisey, Jane, Peter Gurl, and so many more. Can we? Oh my God! This next guy, he runs an amazing series at Near's Tavern it's in Reno, Nevada, I think. He's a great guy. Introduce yourself to this guy. Go to his open mics. Very hip. We're going to Long Island. We're going to come we're going to come to the scene out there. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give it up for, I speak for Barbaloots, let's give it up for Kenny Gordon. We're honored to have Kenny Gordon. Give it up for Kenny Gordon.
Thank you. Let's give it up for Matt. He's an amazing host. It's great to be here at KGB. Everyone's fire, man. It's really brilliant. I do run an open mic in Queens. There are some on Long Island, and there's in Nevada City, California. You can check it out at the Muse, M-U-S-E-N-Y, on Instagram. It's gonna get a little heavy. Just brace yourselves. Looks like we can call that the polar bear hustle, right, Heather? Hang on. Getting word now that the press conference on the current crisis is about to begin. We're going live in 3, 2, 1. Good evening. Long ago, before you and I were born, before our current civilizations and our current norms, somewhere a decision was made that I'm not like you and I don't like you, so get the fuck off of my land. And here we are now, in the current iteration of our never-ending predicament. Apathy time, sir. Can you describe the predicament? Imagine a black hole, as big as existence, where everyone you know and don't know is just trying to resist this maddening pull, like being washed down a drain, watching perspectives change, and as you get closer to the center, everything becomes confused together. You agree with people you've never agreed with. You're on the right side, you're on the wrong side, you're accusing, you're accused. Hey, what did I do? The abusers are now the abused. And is that not progress? An entire world of minds filled with chatbot hallucinations, misinformation, disinformation, bots designed to attack any opinion, wildfires, floods, climate refugees, mass murder, genocide, war refugees, disaster analysis. Does your country support mass murder? Well, we certainly don't do anything to stop it. Next question. End of day news, sir. Follow-up question. Does your country support genocide? Everyone has the right to live. But. History is complicated. And as I contemplate the contemporaneous / current conundrums that are convoluting coagulation of our complicity of keeping the status quo, keeping the status quo, keeping the status quo, keeping the status quo. I think I know. Growing up white in the suburban 80s, encased by the beautiful lie that was American greatest, there was nothing we could not wish for, want, or will. All we had to keep on doing was taking our blue pill, and we get to live in a shining city on a hill. Martin Luther King solved racism just before he was killed by some type of supremacist. We don't know what kind, because we don't see color anymore. No, we don't see color anymore. Nah, we don't see color anymore. No, we don't see color anymore. Peace and love ended the Vietnam War, and they all got corporate partnerships. And at the end of the decade, we defeated communism with what? Our free demonic values! There was no stopping us! Up, baby, up! Who could ask for a better nation? Columbine was just an aberration! In different epochs, sir, so what happened? They attacked us. Who? The people who hate us. But why do they hate us? Why do they want to kill us? Why do they hate us? Why do they want to kill us? Don't ask me, I can tell you that. What did our freedom ever do to them? Genocide, racism, inequality, one of your devious questions, and the riffraff are acting up again, but we know how to deal with them. War! We know how to war! We know how to war! It's 2024 and we still war! 110 years after the war, end all wars! That's what they called it! And at any point, did anyone stop and say, have we killed enough people yet? Not quite. There's still some people over there like, and they killed us, so we have to kill them, right? So cut off their water, cut off their lights, destroy their infrastructure, but still not quite. Wait, stop, they're killing innocent people. Who Who told you that? Who said that? Who told you that? Who said that? Why don't you believe this? Why don't you believe that? I've got a list of excuses right here in my head. I know it's terrible, but I know it's terrible, but I know it's terrible. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-bum. If you have to put those words together to justify your deeds, perhaps you need to realign your priorities. I mean, maybe you should have quite the long talk with your morality. Ba-da-ba.
He speaks for the Barbaloots. Give it up for that truth bomb. Oh my God, that should be on CNN. That should just be CNN. Give this guy a 24-hour news station. I love it. I speak for the Barbaloots. Fantastic. Check out his open mics. Follow the Muse NY on Instagram. Once again, I'm tagging everybody in the Instagram stories. Amazing. I love that piece. And we love the bear voice, the human voice. Thank you. Give it up one more time for Kenny Gordon, everybody. Fuck yes, fantastic. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. All right. So we have Mina Laura, you were on deck, the amazing Pemberton, Maguire, Amelia Smith, Alberto, Botero, Bagel Brains, Paul J. Lucero, Maisey Jane, Peter Gurl, Tara Bridget, Urban Orangutan, Spoken P, and so many more. Can we get... Oh my God, this guy is hilarious. We love having him out. Great comedian. Give it up. Stylish guy, Mohammed Patel, everybody.
Hey, give it up for Matt, everybody you've seen tonight. Woo! All right, yeah, thank you, everybody. Comedy, all right, yeah. All right, growing up, my mother told me not to tell people that I'm Muslim, but like she should have thought of that before she named me Mohammed. People say, why don't you go by your middle name? It is Abdullah, not much better, right? My full name is Mohammed Abdullah Patel. And the odds are big that might as well just be Al-Qaeda shooter on 9/11, right? The only more Muslim name I can think of is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right? Alright. My mom always wanted me to be a doctor. She even told people I studied pre-med. But I studied ancient Greece and the Roman Empire. Which is kind of shitty medical training, right? Oh, you're sick? Did you try sacrificing a goat? Oh, that didn't work. We go old school, get some leeches up in here. Oh shit, you've got chlamydia. Yeah, you're gonna have to fuck that goat. There's a lot of fun stories from that time period though, right? The ancient Greece and the Roman Empire. One of my favorites is Oedipus Rex. Do we know Oedipus? Right? If you don't know, Oedipus is most famously known for having sex with his own mother. But he did other things. He saved a town, he killed a sphinx, he solved a riddle. But all anybody remembers is the one time he went down on his ma, you know? Or the 8 times, who's counting? I want to write a sequel to Oedipus Rex where he goes around and he fucks other people's moms. I'm going to call it Oedipus Rex Your Mom's Pussy. And that's like a joke for scholars. I don't know, man. My dad would teach me lessons in weird ways. I remember one time we were driving around. I was in the passenger seat. My father was driving and smoking a cigarette. We stopped at this red light, and this other car pulls up next to us, and the guy rolls down his window, and he says to my father, "Hey, you really shouldn't blow smoke in your son's face." And then my father hit me in front of him. And then the light turned green and we drove off. And that's how I learned how to mind my own goddamn business, everybody. I don't know, man. I try to be an optimist, and I see the positives of everything. Like, my favorite thing about 9/11 is that it made people meaner to my dad. Fuck yeah, alright. It's for like the 3 of you, alright?
Yes.
So I put you in. At a previous job, I told my boss I was taking a mental health day, and then she was like, "If you need to talk to anybody, I'm here for you." And I just had to be like, "This does not concern you, Amanda."
And then she scheduled me for a one-on-one the next morning. Right? And then she's like, I just really want to reiterate that we care about you with this company. And then 2 weeks later, they laid me off. Fuck yeah. But then I got all that COVID unemployment, and that was kind of dope for a minute. Man, you ever remember COVID? Like, no, you remember social distancing, you know? Dude, nobody was willing to hug me. It's like I was reliving my childhood. And my parents weren't big huggers. My dad tackled me once, that's kind of close. Because he still got held at the end, you know? Alright, fuck you. Did a lot of you have good childhoods? Alright? They're like, yeah, but I'm not gonna say. Thanks, yeah. I've been using this cocoa butter body wash, and right there on the bottle, it says it is for darker skin tones. So I would say, yeah, that's probably my favorite type of ethnic cleansing. You didn't laugh. Do you have a different favorite? See, you're saying no, but your eyes are screaming the Armenian genocide. That's my second favorite. What's up? Fuck yeah. Again, you three are my favorite people. You guys have to earn it. I don't know, man. Look, we've seen a lot of wacky shit today, and I know this is like sobering for stand-up comedy at this point, and I apologize. I don't do any voices or like, I don't know. Oh, alright, my dad's got a Pakistani accent. You guys want to hear my impression of my dad, like flirting with my mom? Yeah. Ah! He just yelled, that's all. Honestly, I couldn't hear an accent through the rage, you know? I don't know, man. My parents have an arranged marriage. You know, it's, well, what's weird about that is, like, my dad paid a dowry to marry my mom. Do you know how fucked up it is to know exactly how much your mother's worth? What do you think it is, boss? You look like you paid for women before. Sorry, I picked on you. I'm sorry. I don't even shoot a number out though. What do you think my mother is worth?
How many goats?
Fuck you. It was a fucking cash exchange. $100,000. That's great. It was $2,000.
Oh no!
Right? I know I don't have the best mom in the world, but I feel like she's worth more than like a 2004 Dodge Darts. I used to own a 2016 Dodge Dart. Yeah, I should have sold it and bought back my mom. All right, hey, that's my time tonight, everybody. Thank you.
Give it up for Mohammed Patel, everybody. Some uncomfortable but necessary truths there, I think. Some perspective. So give it up one more time. We love Mohammed Patel. All right, so we have Pemberton, Maguire on deck. Amelia, Blair, Smith, Alberto, Botero, Bagel Brains, Paul J. Lucero, Maisey Jane, Peter Gurl, Tara Bridget, Urban Orangutan, Spoken P, Aiden Watson, and more. Can we get, is Mina Laura in the house? We love Mina Laura's music. We'll look forward to it next time. She's not here right now. That's okay. Amelia, Blair, Smith, you are on deck. Is Pemberton Maguire in the house? All right. We love Pemberton Maguire. What a great name. Great writer. Give it up for the KGB return of Pemberton Maguire, everybody.
Hello everybody, it's me again, Pemberton Maguire. This is my second time doing this. Let me just pull up my notes app real quick.
Yeah.
You know, I spilled some beer on myself earlier. Is it obvious? No, I feel very sticky. Thank you very much. I'm going to be reading another anecdote for you guys tonight. I decided to actually name this piece. It's called Mudlark. For those of you who don't know what mudlarking is, the Cambridge English Dictionary defines it as, quote, the activity of searching the mud being soft, wet ground, near rivers trying to find valuable or interesting objects. My first memories of freedom came from the afternoons I'd sneak off to the river with my best friend. We were 9 years old with parents who, for the most part, trusted us to do the right thing. My friend understood her boundaries and curfews. She watched the street lights and crosswalks while I tested my environment with abandon, for my boundaries were not set by a parent, but rather by the mistakes I made and the experiences that I chose to never speak of or repeat. On Sundays, we would get ice cream and walk until the river stopped us. So the White River is a dull, brown body of water that cuts through central Indiana. It was where children played in the summertime and where the city's water filtration facility would dump raw sewage and pesticides. I heard a statistic once that in 1997 it was considered one of America's most threatened rivers. I believe this was a politically correct way of saying it was fucking gross. This river was the edge of my young world and my third place, as they call it, where life was quieter and asked a little bit less of me. It began with me pulling a sea green salt shaker out of the dry riverbed one day. This particular piece of garbage was so beautiful to me. I could see the way it glistened like a precious stone, so I washed it off in that disgusting water and I carried it home. I showed it proudly to an apathetic elementary school history teacher who informed me that this salt shaker was quite unremarkable in every way imaginable. One of thousands that was mass manufactured in the 1950s. It was worthless and I loved it very much. I continued to dig through the river for years to come. I began to venture there by myself once my friend became wary of the hordes of needles we would find among the piles of antiquities. The treasures I unearthed became older and more obscure the deeper I dug. I found ancient soda bottles, a brass cigarette case still bearing its original Art Deco embossing, dozens of cosmetic containers made of bright white milk glass, porcelain figures stamped with, quote, made in occupied Japan, unquote. I found the sad remains of costume jewelry. I found marbles and little metal cars. I found so many pairs of children's shoes. I found used condoms and bones. As I grew older, my other friends started to wince at my obsession as well. When I would share this sacred place with a select few, they watched from a distance, staring down at me from the bank, afraid of the water, or the broken glass, or perhaps understandably of me. My never-ending treasure hunt was off-putting. I would come home covered in mud, my shoes destroyed, carrying plastic bags full of metal. Towards the end of my days spent on the river, I finally had it out with the big brown bottle. It was the last summer before I went off to college, this grand period of my life, or what should have been. The crescendo of disappointment as I moved from being a nameless teenager to a nameless adult. The bottle's long, fat nose stuck out of a gnarly mat of tree roots and taunted me with every trip I took to the bed. For years, I scraped away at it with the jagged end of sticks, and this time I pried away at the mud with my own fingernails in desperation. I pulled on it with a rage-filled strength until once again it slipped from my sweaty fingers and I fell on my ass. The pain was profound and familiar, like the feeling of getting spanked as a child, when the embarrassment boils over into raging hot tears. I sat there in the dark for a few minutes before I felt for the largest rock I could carry, and then I smashed the brown bottle like it was a skull. Thank you.
Give it up for the great Pemberton Maguire, the wonderful. Oh, that was fantastic. We're in the Tortured Poets department. I don't know if you heard, but it's official. We're in the Tortured Poets department. Give it up one more time for Pemberton Maguire. We're all so fucking beautifully tortured here, and it feels great. All right. So speaking of which, give a big round of applause for Jack Stryback behind the bar, getting us wasted here on March 4th. 2024. All right. So this is the newest issue of KGB Lit, and I will tell you, it is lit. It's edited by our sometime bartender Kerrigan, and features one of our esteemed alumni, one of our greatest open micers. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so honored. Ladies and gentlemen, she is in the newest edition of KGB Lit. Get your hands on it. It's going very quickly. Can we get the amazing Amelia Blair Smith? Give it up for Amelia Blair Smith, everybody.
Thank you, Matt. I'm so happy to be in the KGB Lit magazine. Tip your bartenders. Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna read 2 poems about clothes and then a poem about birds. So this first one's called Unsellable. It's on sale! No one is buying it. The plus-size vintage dress, thrifted on a whim 2 summers ago. Too much faith was put in the belt. It's $44, belt included. It's been 6 months. No one is buying it. I've come to realize I can't pawn my bad decisions off to other people. No one is buying it. I've been called delusional on Instagram again. It's sad but true. You cannot snort baby heroin. I did the best I could with a hunting knife. No one is sharpening it. No one is cleaning it except for me when I use it on pomegranates. No one is buying them. They are rotting in crates in the rain. No one is publishing the drafts. I'll inchworm towards the fire. No one is calling. My ears fill up with wax. No one is looking. I disappear in pieces. Lost my second right toe this week. I fear a thumb is next. And there's not much to do with that, which is unsellable. I'd give it away, but there's nothing to guarantee they'll take it. And to me, that is no better than throwing it away. So I'll have to either hide it, use it, or keep trying. Consultants tell me nothing is unsellable if you get the pitch right. I guess that means I've got to pour black tar over everything, or else learn how to throw a baseball. Woo! Thank you. This next one is called 2008 Marc Jacobs. You ruined my top when we fucked. It was vintage Marc Jacobs. Not Marc by, not Jacobs, but Runway 2008. I found it on the floor, covered with blood. We didn't know whose it was. I started washing it, realized it was yours. You got mad at me because I didn't really care. I just kept rinsing and wringing it. I was pink, it was silk, it was tied with a pink silk bow in the back. When you went to undo it, the cut on your thumb split open. You pawed at the bow for ages, trying to take the top off me without undoing it. I had to undo it for you. It was dark, we didn't notice the bed sheets weren't stained. Somehow the pink silk ribbon in my hair was. When I realized it made me cry, you suggested couples therapy. Why would I pay someone to tell me to forget about the top? It's too late for that. It's in a poem now. You forgave me for washing my top and for washing my ribbon. I didn't care about forgiveness. I just cared about whether the blood would come out. I thought I did, but it was dark in the bathroom. I ironed my top today and I can still see it. I can still see it all. Thanks. There was a really funny comedian who talked about being sick and having fever thoughts. This poem I wrote when I was in bed with a fever. It's called Who Owns the Birds? Who owns the birds outside my window? Who pays them to sing? This is New York, where you lose $50 every time you leave the house. There's enough psychos in this city that someone's thought of it before. Someone must have tried to buy the birds. Maybe they belong to the city proper. Some pusher in a downtown office runs the DBSH, Department of Bird Services and Housing. Who do they pay their bird rent to? And could they just pick up and move somewhere nice like Park Slope or Chelsea? They aren't really that different from rats. They eat our garbage and live in the walls. So why isn't there a bird czar? I think they probably got out of it with the singing. And if they could go anywhere on earth, why would any bird stay in Bed-Stuy? Maybe if they try, the Manhattan birds get protective, bloody the feathers, chase them back across the river again. And were they really here before the city was? Or did they move in with us, following the smell of our garbage? Maybe these Bed-Stuy birds are the weak ones, chased out of greener areas. I wonder if birds get used to the sound of gunshots. I wonder If a bird ever got high, ever ate uranium, glowed radioactive green, and all the other birds thought it was divine and fucked it till it died.
Yeah.
Thanks. I have an exciting announcement. I'm going to be co-hosting a poetry open mic on Sunday, March 24th at 7 p.m. in East Williamsburg, so save the date. The mic's going to be called Spacebar. There's more details to come, so follow me on Instagram. Yeah, I'm so excited. Thank you all. It's going to be tagged in the Easy Paradise Instagram, but it's Amelia Blair Smith. Yeah, thank you.
Woo! Hell yeah. Who owns the birds? What a profound thought and question. That's what we are here for. Check out the open mic March 21st with Amelia Blair Smith. 24th. I'm sorry about that.
Yes.
What day? That's Sunday?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hell yeah. We will be there. Give it up for Amelia Blair Smith, everybody. And get your hands on the most recent issue of KGB Lit. All right, hell yeah. So we have so many amazing acts. Thank you all for chilling. 2 drink minimum. We're partying so hard in honor of Richard Lewis, everybody, who's in recovery, but you know, he liked partying. So he just took it away. Okay, so we have Bagel Brains, you were on deck. The amazing Paul J. Lucero, Maisey Jane, Peter Gurl, Tara Bridget, Urban Orangutan, Spoken P, Aiden Watson, and so many more. Let's get... Oh my God, this guy's one of the funniest guys. We love having him. We're so glad he's back. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Alberto Botero, the comedy god.
Thank you, Matt. Woo. Applause for Matt for creating a safe space. Come on, guys. A safe space because nobody looks like a fucking cop here. So we have a problem with immigrants. Do you guys believe that or not? Weird, right? I believe we do. Exhibit A. I'll explain why. So basically we come here, we commit crime, we say we're not gonna commit crime, we do. So the first time I committed a crime in this country, I got caught. I shot myself on the foot. I promised I wouldn't do it again, and I only lasted 30 days without I did it again. So this is not comedy, this is actually that story, and I'm not proud of it. So when I first came to this country, I had all these immigrant jobs, and it wasn't easy, except for pool boy. It did live to expectations. It was amazing. And then I managed to join corporate America, and I was like all happy I made it. First corporate job. I was there trying to belong with my little J. Crew outfit, short hair, trying to I joined the co-ed soccer football team because I was trying to make friends. I didn't know what to do. So first game, I realized, oh shit, I did not know what co-ed meant. And there I am, this game of 5 against 5. Everybody's kind of super aggressive on these games and super competitive. And where I come from, football is beautiful. You play it with the style. You try to not be too aggressive and not fuck up because you might get shot. And these guys, I don't know, you probably know the type of the bro that is being raised on parental after school neglect and juice boxes and Adderall, and they're all going for super aggressive, and I'm in the middle of this shit tranquilos. Football is life. These guys are killing each other. Imagine you're at a heavy metal concert on Molly. That's how I was. Anyway, so then I see a guy legit, he hits a girl falls, and I freak the fuck out because it's the first time I see a girl being hit that is not my mom. And so my inner Zorro takes over, I'm good motherfucker. Then I fight the guy falls down for some crazy reason. Now I get all enthusiastic because I go, shit, I'm at home, football fight. So now I'm chasing the other guys. I don't remember how the fight ended, but nobody stopped it. Then I left with the girl. We got married. Yeah. We got divorced like about a year ago. Which, by the way, do you guys know how hard it is to date when you're really into anal? Like, where do you put that on your profile? Anyway, ladies. I don't know who said this, Mark Twain or somebody, like, one woman's trash is another woman's trash. So, anyway, I'm available. So then, so the next day, I'm like at my little cubicle, and then, you know, the cops are not silent. So I hear like, cry, and I'm like, oh fuck. So they come, they point at me, they're coming close, I'm like freaking the fuck out, like they're going to, what do I do? Drugs. Throw them to the next cubicle. Then they come and they fucking cuff me in front of everybody. Like the whole office is looking and I'm there like, ah. At that point, that's when I shot myself on the foot. I was scared shitless. I don't know why they call it shitless, because you get scared with shit. Which I did get scared with shit. And I got sentenced to a few days in jail.
What's that?
30. 3 counts of assault. It sucked. Okay. So I went to jail. By the way, I didn't get a state-sponsored colonoscopy, in case you were wondering. They don't do it to everybody, so thanks for your concern. But it wasn't fun. Like, the Department of Corrections is not known for their fuzziness. And there was a guy there that was like the biggest asshole. Like, this guy was such a douchebag, and he was just like picking on me all the time, like one of the guards. This guy was such an asshole that he would leave all his shit like on a table, including money, just to see who will take it. And you know, like, this guy bullied the shit out of me, like it sucked. So that day, like when I enter, I'm like, I'm never fucking doing anything again. This sucks, like I'm never, like, this is the worst thing that can happen. So anyway, it sucked. Last day, we're leaving. I'm in the fucking line on my way out, next to like 4 other guys. We're leaving, and I see his shit on a table, and I couldn't fucking help myself. I'm like, fuck you, dude. I took his money, and I left. Hard to believe, right? Except, I was in jail, and I only got this fucking hat to prove it. It was his fucking hat, so fuck that guy. Courtesy of the Department of... I didn't even watch it because I want to keep his fucking key. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Give it up for Alberto Botero, everybody. And that amazing story, wow. I mean, I think they have an app. I think they have an app for that. If that's what you're looking for, I think they have an app. I won't say anything more specific than that, but... Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Alberto Botero. Thank you all for fucking partying on Monday, baby. It's easy paradise. Easy, easy, easy. Lou Reed would want it this way, okay? He want... Yes! DDP! DDP! I'm gonna make them. Alright, okay. Without further ado, we have Paul J. Lucero on deck. We have Maisey Jane, Peter Gurl, Urban Orangutan, Spoken P, Aiden Watson, Art Roche, Clare, Lichtenstein, and more. Oh my god, look, we're very excited about this next act. A great name. They've been waiting patiently all night. Is Bagel Brains still in the house? Give it up for Bagel Brains. Gonna play a little music for us, everybody.
Yeah, I got it. Whatever, however you want to do it.
Sorry, that's me.
I go to sleep at night, swim and sweat. Sheets crawling off the corner of my bed. I make some coffee, I scan the times, and I make myself into something I recognize. I recognize. I've made mistakes in life, but is it true? You say you found heaven with nothing to do. So I'll make some dinner and I'll pinch my thighs, and I'll make myself into something I recognize. I recognize. Ooh. Can I still change for the better? Oh, do you make me nice? I'm standing outside with my hands on fire. Can you make it rain tonight? You're not perfect, but I know that I'll find God in the pocket of your smile. So I'll read some novels and I'll get out of bed, and I'll make myself into something I can't forget, can't forget. Oh, oh, can I still change for the better while you're stable to my side? You're a sitting stone, I'm paper over you, and it's raining tonight. And it's raining tonight. It's raining tonight. Oh, it's raining tonight.
Bravo, Bagel Brains, Bagel Brains. Do you have a SoundCloud or a Spotify? Please tell me it's on Spotify. Instagram.
Bagel_brain_.
Hell yeah, Bagel_brain. Check it out. That was so beautiful. Wow, good singing, great singing. Talent, everybody. This is talent, okay? We're not barbaric. We're not judging people. We are celebrating. And that was really a call for celebration. Bagel Brains. I wish I had bagel brains. All right. Lazy Jane, you were on deck. Peter, Gurl, Urban Orangutan, Spoken Bee, Lazer. Ashley Escobar, Aiden Watson, Eric Roche, Clare, Lichtenstein, Ben Smith, and more. Oh my God, this next poet we're super stoked about. We're honored and always jazzed for Paul J. Lucero. It's Paul J. Lucero, the man.
What's up, everybody? So, first off, I mean, you did amazing. That was insane. I was just like involved in that entire song. Seriously. I mean, to follow up with her, that's just crazy. You know. Also, I want to say a big shout out to Matt. You know, you've been amazing. I mean, every single time I come here, it's amazing. The best host that I've ever been around. It's just crazy. All right, this is the song I did. I want to show it to you guys. Woo! Yeah. Hey, can we do it for the summer, babe? Can we do it for the summer? Yeah. We don't gotta be forever, babe. We don't gotta be forever. Can we do it for the summer, babe? Can we do it for the summer? We don't gotta be forever, babe. We don't gotta be forever. No, I don't care too much, but since I said your name, I've been tripping too much. She giggled a little bit, said you play too much. Guaranteed fourth quarter, all I do is come. Eyes on me like I saw something. She told me right here is good as it get. I ain't gonna lie, man, this girl's so fly. If I let her hand go, she might just fly. Yeah, she might just fly. And when I get it up, I'ma match your high. I just like goodbye, cause you shine so bright that I let up in the sky. You are what I like. You are what I like. You are what I like. Can we do it for the summer, babe? Can we do it for the summer? You don't gotta be forever, babe. We don't gotta be forever. Can we do it for the summer, babe? Can we do it for the summer? We don't gotta be forever, babe. We don't gotta be forever. No. Alright, that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Oh, hell no! PTP, we love you! Damn! Just get off like
poem or something? Just like one poem or something? If you want to do a poem or something?
They want to do that one song that we have together.
Give us one more sexy.
You want to do a song? Okay.
How dare you do that?
What's up?
Oh, all night I've been waiting for you, Daddy. Shit. Paul, you gotta bring us up. Come on, this is your set, bro. Bring us up. This is your set. What's up?
Hey, I got you.
Alright, so then I'm going to do a quick song with my homie Angel and Bugz right here. You guys saw them earlier.
You already know we got the hot moms in the building. That's what we bringing out.
He named this song "Hot Moms." It really has no reason for it because none of us mentioned "Hot Moms" in the song. It's just a random name that Angel was just like, you know what? I'm gonna name it that, and I was like, fuck it.
Yes. I was wearing a shirt that night.
Oh yeah, you were wearing a shirt that said "I love hot moms."
Brooklyn native. Get that truth out.
UK native.
This is the product of smoking a lot of marijuana, so.
Yes.
Click it on.
Whenever you're ready,
Click it on.
Yeah, you might want to spread out.
Check. Started talking, half baked ain't no joke. Where the rock kept the 18th letter. Getting much better, authentic like the bear on your polo sweater. 2024, I sound better. Now I'm James Harden, now you're a step exploring this more. I'm sliding like Jordan when I be scoring. Fuck around, you see the bodies pouring. Life's traumatic, too many crap scenes falling on the floor. My mom's calling. I seen so many people surrounding me. You sure I wanna be a true MC. No days off, 1:31 a.m. Releasing the venom right at the flim. I need Timbs. It's fall season. Sucker rappers I call treason. You haven't gone past content teasing with no performance. Crushing opponents when on stage. Stand-ups disrespecting. Now triumph. You still climbing, so I stand here a real OG. Straight from 91 till infinity with the mental stability. Keep it funky like fried chicken from Kennedy's. Look at Josh, y'all kidding me? Me, makeup, and PDP. That boogie down must be K connection. Triple double for the reverend. Ain't no love, no more strawberry lettuce. That trillion shit's looking at my life, that's a catalyst.
Circumstantial evidence to say I'm propaganda. Mindset's curious. Driving me bananas. I've been living to the limit with my focus on the digits. 1/3 of my division. What's just going in my face? You ain't need any money, yeah, you're acting like you made it. I know she really love me, yeah, she acting like a fake it up. Digging in the shorty like an archaeologist. So that's really digging mine and everything that she can pick. I've been living in the current, these could be going in the blink. I've been looking in her eyes while she's giving me the way. I don't fuck with business, I choose to have my pedigree. She knows all about it and we talk about the chemistry. Focus on the move up and crack a kind of recipe. Just cause we falling down, doesn't mean we're enemies. Just track for the people that be feeling lonely. Raise the call, feel the vibe, yeah, I hear you, homie. Tell me how you feeling in that head, you been holding, man. Easy paradise, brother, you should really know, man. This a track for the people that be feeling lonely. Raise the call, feel the vibe, yeah, I hear you, homie.
We're making money, man, it's feeling like a dream. I'm just getting caught up in the scheme. It's cold and it's raining, man, I'm looking at the pavement and I'm pondering the palm of the past in the moment. I'm just standing in the memory.
Hope one day I could be what I'm meant to be.
Yeah, be what I'm meant to be. I just hope one day all the roche is a memory. Looking in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Looking in the sky, know it's me on the plane. All the cash, and money, anything. I wanna be rich with everybody on my team. I wanna get rich with everybody on my team. But before I go, I gotta smoke up on this green.
Shout out to PTP,
Yo.
the illest motherfucking young Padawan in the making. I swear to God, I'm the come up like a young apprentice. Thank you for having us. I appreciate it. I love you too.
My sweet patties.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, the encore performance. It's a takeover. It's NWO. It's the Wolfpack. They just take over the show and they run it and we love it. Give it up for Paul J. Lucero, Angel, Lugo, Boogie Down, Bugz, the crew, the Illmatic in full effect. We love it here in New York City. Everybody give it up for Paul J. Lucero. Oh yeah, Spoken Pete, thank you for making that happen. All right, we have so much magic here. Oh, they never saw my career, my father. Oh, the mother-in-law from hell. Oh my God, I'll tell you, wow.
When are you gonna get on the track?
Dude, I'm down. Sample me. Sample any of it. It's all.
I swear to God, if you're serious.
I'm there. We're gonna do some spoken word crazy shit. Hell yeah. We're gonna cook. This guy is a master chef. That's Michelin star cooking. He's the. This guy's a great cook. All right. So anyway. Where am I? Okay, so we have Peter Gurl, you were on deck, Urban Orangutan, Spoken P, Lazer, Ashley, Escobar, Aiden Watson, Art Roche, Claire, Lichtenstein, Ben Smith, Natalie, and so many more. Well, not so many more, but we are so partying. Thank you all for coming on. There's seats. We have comfortable upholstery up here if you want. Nice cushions. All right, we're very excited about this next performer. It's Maisey Jane in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, Maisey Jane.
Hello, my friend.
Yeah, just flick it on.
Flick it on. I can maybe do that.
Sorry.
Like that? Beautiful, beautiful. Hi, my friends. Thank you. Whoever that was, thank you. Woo! I am Maisey Jane. I am sometimes a poet. I don't get nervous going on stage, but sometimes I become very aware of my nipples. So, thank you for that. I have a few questions before I start saying poetry to you. I don't know about you all. I am from Albuquerque. I'm from the 505. We are never quiet. Yeah, I like this corner. Oh, please don't make me perform to a quiet establishment. Can you all snap? Yeah, that too. You can do that too. Beautiful. You all can snap. If you hear something that makes you feel things, do that. Please.
I'm gonna leave right now.
Beautiful. This is a poem about sex. It's called Thank You Places. Love can't be lit on stage. It always comes out too red, like blood or spit, not pink, so soft you could cry. See, I grew up in the spotlight, learned how to love, waiting in the wings, learned how to fuck to a standing ovation. I look great in red, and I'm sure I can bring it out in you. I've learned my lines, I can sing on key. I'm nothing if not a performer, and for you, oh, I'll put on a show. And once the audience has applauded, called for endless encores, and filed out like rabbits out of den, like the click of a midnight clock, like the burning bulbs on my dressing room mirror, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Don't you like my pretty outfit? Don't you like my painted lips? They're red. They taste like nothing.
Woo!
What's it like when the stage lights turn off? All right, do we have time for one more? Yeah. Beautiful. Are we queer in here? Just like beautiful. All right, I'm gonna make you fuckers cry. This is 11/20/22. I don't know if any of you remember it, but Google the date. That shit sucked. I taught my big sister how to paint her face. Showed her how to brush on wings sharp enough to kill a man. She's beautiful. She's becoming more herself every day. I fell in love last autumn. They were named for their craft, and they put a spell on me so gently I didn't know it was happening. They held me like they were afraid I'd float away. Kisses on collarbones only ever felt like sweetness, like home, like how could anyone see us as evil when they love me so honestly? The sound of heels on tile isn't comforting anymore. Linoleum like cracking skulls in the name of safety, stiletto on bone. Shoes meant for dancing can be repurposed in a world that hates us so much. I never tasted blood when I kissed her, but now it's falling out of my mouth like screams, making me an accomplice to my own murder. Did the music keep playing? Or was the only sound the pop, pop, pop of dirty words in dirty mouths, unclean teeth bared in the shape of accusation? Don't they know we're magic? I taught my big sister where to buy pepper spray. Told her she couldn't go walking at night anymore. Initiated her into familiar ritual of come with me just in case. We walked to the bathroom together and I hear our heels click on the tile. It sends chills down my spine. Shakes loose the echoes in my mind. I can't protect us all. I can't unzip my skin to use like invisibility cloak. I'd rip each rib out if it meant keeping us all safe. I'd build a home out of myself where we could exhale, and I'd quiet my voice to a decibel that does not interrupt. Are we supposed to be magic? Or is even that too gaudy? Reduced to assistant in hopes we'll smile. Pretty, climb on in and get sawed in half. Will you put me back together if I promise not to bleed? I say I love you too much. I give a piece of myself to every stranger in the bathroom. Throw out intimacy like I'll never know another sweet nothing. I turn each corner expecting a loaded barrel. And praying its bullets are only words. Or fists. Or the brick that they'll always turn back on us. Anything but the harsh reality that killed so many who needed safety more than me. Their voices were beautiful. Their voices were deafening. Why the fuck didn't you listen?
Woo!
Instagram is, you can't spell it, it's silly. Tip your bartenders, tip your performers if you're feeling it, and thank you guys so much. You guys have been lovely.
Tip the performers, absolutely. Tip me, tip everybody. God damn it. Thank you for that powerful piece. Give it up one more time for Maisey Jane, everybody. That was fantastic. We love that. Thank you. Please come back.
Yes.
Do you have a poetry Insta or anything?
MAYSIE.Jane. Figure it out, man.
All right, we are on it. We're on it right now. We're on the internet, the World Wide Web. We're on the information superhighway. Looking up right now. Give it up for Maisey Jane, that fantastic name. And the poetry. We have it all here. It's your IRL TikTok. It's just coming at you, and there's always more. And it's just a short attention span theater. We love it. All right. Urban Orangutan, you were on deck. Spoken P, Lazer, Art Roche, Clare Lichtenstein, Surya Deer, Aiden Watson, Ben Smith, Ashley Escobar, Natalie, Sebastian Alvarez, Simon Tio, and more. Let's get. This guy is hilarious. He's got kind of a Brad Renfro thing. I don't know. I was watching some Brad Renfro. I was like, he's got a Peter Gurl thing. Let's give it up for the comedy stylings of Peter Gurl.
You know it's a compliment when you have no idea who the fuck the host just mentioned. That means it's classy, everybody. That means it's something highbrow. Keep it going for your host, by the way. Keep making noise for Matt, everybody. You can do better than that. 2 people clap. Scream! Thank you! Good fucking goddamn it. And keep going for Maisey. She asked if anybody was queer, and said, I'm going to make queer people cry. Usually when someone wants to do that, they just vote Republican. Or they play a Lady Gaga song. Either one works, you know? Or Britney, or any of the subreddits that exist in the community, you know? I know how these things work. Oh, fuck, that's gone. Okay. Fuck, I got flashed. My God. Usually it's a big guy in a trench coat, but this time it was Matt Proctor in the back, ladies and gentlemen. Good Lord, good Lord. What do I want to talk about? That's the golden question, right? That's the golden question. All right, there's a lot of migrants in the city right now. Woo. Clap, don't clap, I don't give a shit. You know I'm right by simply stating a fact. That's how it works. They're looking for jobs. Lowe's, Home Depot, U-Hauls, they're hanging out looking for jobs. I get that. We all want jobs, I understand. What worries me is that historically, groups of unemployed men en masse hanging out with nothing to do does not lead to good things. Some examples, you say. Of course, I'd be happy to provide them. ISIS. Michael Jackson music videos. You think any of the zombies in Thriller were employed? No! And the big one. Other than any open mic. Big one. I know, right? But I'm included in that. I'm up here. I am the face of unemployment, everybody. Now, you want to hear something about unemployment? I was looking on Indeed. Real quick segue. I saw a job. After show cleaner at the Blue Man Group. That is so much fucking paint. Imagine sitting on the side waiting for the show to end, and one of the Blue Men decides to do an extra 1.5-minute drum solo. Just banging on the fucking paint. You have to clean that up. So I didn't apply. But back to the migrants. No, I moved on from them. The other group of people who, when they're unemployed, bad things happen, is any revolutionary ever. Except, of course, for the Industrial Revolution. Because we had to put those fucking kids to work. Yes! And they locked all those sewing machines, I'm sorry, I mean small children in the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory. And things got bad. Oh, that's the real New York. You guys don't know. Before there was 9/11, there was 1911. And there was a big fire at the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory. In New York City public schools, they teach us about Native American longhouses and the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire. That's what we learn. I love unionization. But no, The biggest, okay, that was a big revolution, the industrial one. But another big revolution that involved unemployed men was the biggest revolution in American history. Not the original, the remix, otherwise known as the Civil War. The Southern Revolution. Because we know that nobody fighting for the South had jobs. Because we know who had the jobs. Don't make me say it. You get it though.
Yeah.
So the history of slavery in America, right? So a long time ago, a bunch of European guys went down to Africa. And they were like, oh, there's people here. We didn't know that, because Europeans didn't know anything for a very, very long time. There were the Dark Ages, which was not when they went down to Africa, though some thought it was. That wasn't half bad, but we're going to move on because that's, oh good lord. So a bunch of white guys went down to Africa. Before there were white South Africans, they became the white South Africans, right? And as we know from the Viola Davis movie, they were, you know, right? Hey, I'll bring Viola Davis into fucking everything, okay? She can fucking act. God damn. Yes. Most of the stand-up I do becomes a rant about how excellent black women are, I won't lie to you. And nobody applauded. Fuck you, that's your own goddamn problem. That really is, but no. What the hell was I talking about? Oh right, the history of slavery in America for you. What's your name? Sam? Okay, and because you are also hopefully white, I can ask you this. What is your ethnic background?
Jewish.
Shit! That was the one! Fuck! You know what, like region, like Ashkenazi or like Syrian or like anything like that? Oh, okay. The hardcore, I respect that, yeah. I am going to now cease talking about anything to do with the history of Jews in Poland. I'm gonna move away from that and talk about movies. You like Jaws? Big fucking shark, right? Jaws 2, even bigger shark. And I was like, okay, I get how these villains work, I get it. They take the villain, they make it bigger. Scare, that's capitalism, right? Speaking of capitalism, I heard that Matt was trying to sell some KGB lit. It better be free. It better be fucking free. Remember in the Manchurian Candidate when he goes, beware of the evils of capitalism? Okay, that was a 90-year-old reference. I should probably not do those. But if you liked it, you liked it. What the hell was I talking about? Somebody, right, movies. Big sharks. I love it. Then I watched Jurassic Park and I was like, holy shit, that's a big dinosaur. And I watched Jurassic Park 2. Bigger dinosaur. Then I watched Schindler's List. Big list. And thankfully there has not been a sequel. If a sequel for Schindler's List 2 is in the works, something has gone horribly wrong. I don't care, it's a genius fucking joke. I don't give a shit. I will sit in silence like Simon and Garfunkel. Please stop clapping, you guys are my friends, that makes things worse. Oh god, alright, I'm gonna wrap, where the fuck is this? There's 3 mics up here. I was gonna put all of them together and then just sing the whole thing of Phantom of the Opera. Alright, I'm gonna leave with something that just came to mind very recently. Someone here helped me write it very quick. I was offered a weed pen at the bar and it looked like a credit card. Those weed pens, they go crazy now. But to be fair, I bought one a few days ago that looks exactly like a bullet vibrator. My friend was like, yo, can I hit that? I pulled it out of my pocket. He went, where the fuck did that come from? I went, from my back pocket. He goes, that doesn't make me feel any better. Once again, a genius joke. I don't give a fuck. My name is Peter Gurl. Thank you so much. Give it up for your host, Matt. Give it up for Peter Gurl, everybody. Hilarious. Topical. We love the takes. It's controversial, but you know, we got to stir the energy up somehow. So we have Smoke and Pee on deck. We have Lazer coming up. Art Roche, Clare, Lichtenstein, Surya Deer, and more. Can we get... This guy is a very good musician. I saw him a few weeks ago at Patty Riley's open mic.
Every Tuesday at Patty Riley's, you should check this open mic out. It's an amazing. They have an amazing sound system, and it's a great music open mic. You should check it out. I saw him. He sounded great. We're very excited to have him here. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the urban orangutan. The urban orangutan.
Is there a way I can plug it in the phone thing would work? For the phone, I can do the headphone jack.
I think you'll appreciate
those press play over there.
I think you'll appreciate it.
Whatever is available.
Are you okay? Matt, but I think you'll appreciate it. I think it's a 2 for 1. Here's your joy. Is everything alright?
One, two, 1, 2, hey. How's it going? Alright, there's guitar.
Thank you.
For sure.
Maybe let's, is that a flat EQ?
I flattened it.
I'm gonna do one of my songs. This song is called I'm Gonna Miss You When You Go. I wrote it when I was kind of falling in love with someone who I knew I probably wouldn't be able to hold on to forever. So, but I resolved to, go along for the ride and try and, take the good and the bad. There is no hope for this thing between you and me. You said so from the start, it was never meant to be anything more than a moment in time when the wine flowed to songs we both know. I could never tie you down. I could never change your mind. You're a smart girl, you know best how you wanna live your life. As if I could make you stumble in your stride, as if I would try to make you slow. Trying hard to show that I can play it cool, but deep inside I know I'm brave. right then. The only thing I know, I'm gonna miss you when you go. I know, I'm gonna miss you when you go. I know, gonna miss after tomorrow or the next, or it could be months away. Yes, that would be best. Then you'll be on your way to see another place, and I'll be sad to see you go. I'm gonna miss you when you go. I know, I'm gonna miss you when you go. I'm gonna miss you when you go. I'm gonna miss you when you go. It's the only thing I know about you. I'm gonna miss you when you go. Thank you very much. I'm an urban orangutan. I'm on Spotify, on Instagram, YouTube. I post weird synthesizer stuff on YouTube every Wednesday. Anyway, thank you.
Give it up for Urban Orangutan, everybody. And check out his music on Spotify. Spotify?
Spotify and YouTube, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, Spotify and...
Or Bandcamp, you know, if you want.
All of it. All fronts, everybody. We're going to check out Urban Orangutan. Everybody's having a good time mingling. It's a 2-drink minimum. We're getting wasted. We're having a blast here tonight on Lou Reed, Richard Lewis, Hejinian Tribute Night. Yes, that's right. We keep rolling along. Lazer, you are on deck. We have Art Roche, Clare, Lichtenstein, Ashley, Surya Deer, Aiden Watson, Ben Smith, Natalie, Sebastian Alvarez, Sai Montiel, and more. Can we get...
And Ashley.
I said your name. I said Ashley. Everybody heard me say Ashley, okay? Let's get... All right, this guy's one of our favorites. He's a great guy. Always chopping it up with Spoken P. I love Spoken P. Everybody give it up for the man, Spoken P.
Oh yeah.
What's up, everybody? Damn, that shit was weak. What's up, everybody? What I'm talking about. Listen, first off, I just want to give Matt a lot of love and credit. He busts his ass every week doing this. Can Matt get some noise real quick? I'm gonna drop 2 pieces. This piece, to those that know him, this piece is dedicated to my brother Samson, who passed away. And it's only fitting because I don't know how the fuck to flip this shit, man. Fuck, that's not comedy. Oh, there it is. New shit. There's only one person that heard this, and he happens to be here too. No, two. Where's PTP? Sexy! There he is. He's like fucking musical chairs. I think I'm
Sound
bad.
like a ghost.
Right here. Woo! So this is called to my brother, Anthony Sampson, the rebel poet. Woo! Sam, I'd see you coming with your fro popping out of your hat, your skinny jeans on, slow stepping, swaggerlicious walk, smiling on seeing me. Now that's a fact. Man, I miss you. Every time I'm getting on the bus after work, about 3:15-ish without fail. Sup, P? What's pop we gonna hit tonight? I checked the gram, you Eventbrite, and there was the start of our day's tale. It's crazy to think, from KGB's, Savannah's inspired word, the Rose, Space, Nook, Starbar, random spots in BK, to the brick across from the BAM, to the No-Yo, which was our base. Rooftops and hotel lobbies in Queens. Damn, we hit so many random spots. Those memories will never be erased. We loved going to any show. They were our boat, and traveling was our wind to our sails. Meeting people in the audience to performance that were fire and off the rails. I loved hearing you say, drop that shit, B. When I'd get on the mic with before and after shows of freestyle sessions, me starting them with you coming in, dropping bars, giving other people's lessons. Many don't know, Sam dropped 2 hip-hop albums. See, with him, he'd always keep you guessing. But don't call him a rapper. Real quick, you'd hear him say, I'm not a rapper, I'm a poet. A lover of Basquiat, Jay-Z, and Biggie, if you didn't know it. So if you ask him where he's from, his reply, Brooklyn, BK all day, Bushwick #1. How that smile would light up a room. Speaking on that, light it up. You'd kill me with, yo P, you got a cigarette? Then me getting mad sometimes of those past times, now wishing you could come back. I'll get you all the smoking packs you want, but I can't, and it's okay, because I know you're with me, guiding me, showing me the signs. Never forgetting me telling you to come to the pool and LES with me. Now, it's 95 degrees, but Sam's in the water, teeth chattering, looking like he jumped in the freezer. It was just freeze. With me telling Sam, yo, put your head under the water. And him saying, nah, I'm good, P. I just came here to the pool to work out my knees. Or when we went to Wicked Willie's to watch FSU versus Clemson, me, the first time in a whole spot with FSU fans in New York City. Again, I'll never forget his face. It was so packed that he felt out of place. By the second quarter, man, he was doing the tomahawk chop with grace. And after the game, which they won, me with a hoarse voice, we went to a lounge. Now, nobody's really ever seen Sam dance. Sam, I love you, but that night was a rarity in circumstance. MJ, Billie Jean was playing. How quickly you erased the hard boy stance. You was doing moves like you were 10 at first glance. Leg kicking, going in circles. Shit almost had me in trance. I mean, you had me trying to moonwalk. We were fucking rolling that night, leaving the spot like on some 20-year-olds after a clubbing night. Broski, brother, that was just one of many times we had. Always missing, your eyes opening wide on me asking your opinion on a new piece I would recite. Along with those days and nights crying together about our past, just hoping that our future would be bright. You telling me you love me because I reminded you of your pops. Me, a Gemini like him, an honor from you, meeting as perfect strangers. To you being my brother, with your family and spoken words family forever carrying your legacy, and especially your love, and that will never stop. Just my heart and my love. Spoken P, your brother forever. Signing off. Thank you, Prone. So this is new shit too.
New shit.
And this is called How You Make Me Feel. How is it when I get close to you, you form me from your plaster? I mean, you really got me fired up, flying like Haley's right past you. When you make comments, you get my eyes locked into you to master, spinning my emotions, leaving only one combination: love, never a disaster. Hearing bells crazily, warning togethers with you, champagne popping, with you to toast. I mean, yeah, I've been with others, with many of them acting like they were the most. So egotistical or all about them. With you, I'm driving. You be in cruise control, me the car, just on the coast. Loving your smile and your jokes, intelligence that's always brewing, turning my bean to a roast. You're so flavor-packed, hugs making my soul feel jacked, melting me like snow. So you always got me. It's not just an almost. You're just humble, with a gentle demeanor, never a show-off. Most importantly, the fact that you never boast. Check, check, check on the wifey list. I can't say sorry for you all the times, because when I'm all over the place and lost, you gather and calm me, putting me back together on course. See, it's crazy, because I've been looking all over the place when you're right in front of me, being my source. No magazine, not reading the newspaper or text for it together, complete as a bird to a feather, saddle to a horse, green to moss, Jesus to a cross. I mean, fuck Tony Danza, cause you're the boss. Sticking with you to my ribs is sauce. Got me crosswords, answering puzzles from down to across. Never to be love broke, cause you're my prophet. So how could I ever take a loss? Look at how you got me shining, with my eyes sparkling like lipstick gloss. So it's out of this world, like a piece of an asteroid rock. Love of value that's priceless. So how the hell do you put a cost? My heart's open, so please treat it kindly, because it's been through a holocaust. Reviving to renew, with ashes to plant anew, nutriments to bloom with sun and dew. And if the words I don't express feelings that are true, then as me in my eyes, see if they skew. When they don't, it's letting you know how everything is revealed. I guess it's that simple, that I love you. Just some words along with my many feelings, spoken P, signing off and conceding. Thank you so much, guys. I just formally want to invite every single performer and person here. I've been busting my ass doing open mic venues, and people that know me know I go hard, but I love harder. And I want to invite all of you guys to a beautiful art gallery spot that I have on Canal and Broadway, March 24th. I know somebody else is doing something there. You can come next month, please. I wish I could come to support you. My IG is PEENYC19, PEENYC19, PEENYC19. Please, guys, come through. It's going to be a 3-hour open mic. It's a gorgeous spot. Matt, I fucking love you. You are the fucking man. And God bless all of you. Have a good night. God bless.
Hell yeah. That beautiful tribute to Samson, the rebel poet. That was a fantastic poem. Give it up for Spoken P. Chopping it up with Spoken P. We love Spoken P. The man. It's the sound of New York City, everybody, right there. We love it. We love it. We have so much talent. Tonight, it's been a great night. And Lou Reed and Richard Lewis would be proud. All right, so we have Claire Lichtenstein deck, Ashley in the hole, Sir Yadir, Layla, Shay, Aiden Watson, Ben Smith, Natalie, Sebastian Alvarez, Simon Tio, and more. This next act we're stoked about. We're going to have some music and some poetry. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Lazer.
Let's go, I know him.
Woo!
going, guys? How's it going?
Thanks, man. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, my name's Lazer. My real name's Sam, but Lazer's supposed to be kind of a joke about, you know, gun violence. A lot of rappers talk about like, my name's Machine Gun Kelly, whatever. So I'm sort of comment on that.
Okay, so right. Yes.
This song's about love
I'll be right here.
and about innocence.
Let's go, Sam.
It's called Common Truth.
Drop them bars.
What did you do with the girl I knew? She was ride or die, now she's you in the songs I listen to. I told her how it was and I swore to tell the truth. My eyes are wide but my soul is still confused. Guess we both just idolize the somber dudes. I've been in a common mood, I've been losing sleep over the common truths. Like, who is you? Yeah, look, love been tough to come by. Off the cuff been tongue-tied, but that's just for some guys. I'm up all night from those fucking eyes while the sun was rising. We both come twice like twin jets flying by and making rubber yards from the sky.
Yeah!
Can you turn me up also?
Hey!
Yeah, the thing just went off. I don't know.
Alright, show us fucking off.
Flame. I like to see it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to do the best and everything. Sorry, it literally just went off. It's alright.
Let's go!
Alright, round two, I guess. Let's go again. This one's called Common Truth. Common Truth. The girl I knew, she was ride or die, now she's you in the songs I listen to. I told her how it was and I swore to tell the truth. My eyes are wide but my soul is still confused. Guess we both just idolize the somber dude. I've been in a common mood, I've been losing sleep over the common truth. Like, who is you? Yeah, look. Love been tough to come by. Off the cuff been tongue-tied, but that's just for some guys. I'm up all night from those fucking eyes while the sun was rising. We both come twice like twin jets flying by and making rubber yards from the sky. I won't cry, I'm subtle than charged. Let's take your conspiracy out when I'm done with the heart. I'ma need Mars to come through as an alternative to ours. Turn into a far pre-burned up star. Like, are we good where we are? Men have always told me to be smart. Why don't we just fucking call it art? Art, start with the colors of your art. The face is flush like the hearts in the cards. I'm bluffing, but they know the bars is hard. Saying they all like they don't like to get freaky after dark. Hardy, hard. Yeah. Look. But what did you do with the girl I knew? She was ride or die, now she's you in the songs I listen to. Told her how it was and I swore to tell the truth. My eyes are wide but my soul is still confused. Guess we both just idolize the somber dudes. I've been in a common mood, I've been losing sleep with the common truths. Like,
pretty soon.
Like, who is you?
Alright, hell yeah, thanks for coming.
My name is Lazer. My Instagram, Sam Live. Thank you. He's got an open mic. Rest in peace, Samson. Thank you, Matt. All that shit.
Just respect the time. 5 minutes. Perfect.
This is pretty good roll, though.
Come on, give me another.
Was that the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. It just went off.
Give it up for Lazer, everybody. That was super dope.
Yeah!
Super dope and super concise. We love the respect for the other open micers and keeping it all killer. It's all killer with Lazer, everybody. It's tight. It's a tight set, and it's give it up for Lazer one more time. So we have Clare, Lichtenstein on deck. Ashley Escobar coming up, Surya Deer, Layla Shea, Aiden Watson, Ben Smith, Natalie, Sebastian Alvarez, Cy Montillo, and many more. Victoria Volner is going to sing Kyramia River for us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to get some comedy going for us. We're very excited about this next comedian. This is an Easy Paradise exclusive, Easy Paradise premiere. Can we get Art Roche? Give it for Art Roche, everybody.
What's up, New York City? Thank you. Let's give it up one time for the two men holding shit down tonight, Matt, and we got Jack behind the bar, guys. Come on. Woo. Hell yeah, guys. All right. Fuck yeah. Look, guys, I'm gonna cut you right to the chase. My name is Art Roche, guys. You guys are looking up here at the peak of the male physique. I know. A guy in the back was like, "What's your gym routine?" You know, you're asking me about if I'm eating all the right things. The truth is, it's genetics, guys. I'm blessed, all right? But you guys might have noticed, I got a couple of scoundrels back there. We're in from Miami for a couple of days, guys. So, appreciate everyone's being so dope. Appreciate all of you guys being so hospitable. Our boy Peter Gurl had a show last night. It was fucking really dope. It was really nice.
So you'll see. Oh, you heard. Actually, you saw him earlier. So he was fucking pretty dope. But yeah, guys, I'll cut to the chase, man. This is me at my best, guys. Like, it took me over an hour to dress like your middle school counselor. Okay. I'm trying, and I'm from Miami, which over there makes it even worse. All right. But the truth is that the worst problem I have is I have terrible friends because I'm trying my best, but they keep putting me down. Recently, I bought this, okay? And this is what I like to call, okay, don't laugh like that, that's fucked up. Okay, you know what, I'll just cut to it. As soon as I showed up, they're like, hey dude, nice purse. We know it's a satchel, right? You're not gonna try me on this shit today? No? Thank you. It's a drug satchel. That's what a good friend brings to the party. But they're not letting it go. We get places, right? They introduce me as if I had some kind of sex change operation. They're like, this is my friend, Mrs. Roche. Not funny, right? Not cool. The worst thing they do, they keep buying pink wine at the bar and sending it over to me while they giggle about it in the corner. They know I don't drink alcohol. Because I only drink because I came to the realization that I only drank alcohol to black out. And I only black out to fuck dudes. So I smoke a little weed now. How's that, guys? How's New York City with smoking weed? Are you guys okay? Alright. Thank you. Weed being legal is mad fucking weird. My dad comes over now and he's like, what's up, dude? We gonna smoke? And then I'm the asshole that reminds him that you put me in rehab, motherfucker. What are we talking about? But my dad's a wild man, bro. He's out there, guys. He really is. He's 73 years old. He's been married 7 times. Twice to my mom. I don't know who that joke's about, sir, yet. I haven't figured it out. But he chose free range retirement, which is when you retire, you travel the world, and you fuck other people's wives. Which I know is weird, right? But only because my dad doesn't have a wife to fuck right now. Doesn't have a wife to swap right now, excuse me. Oh, fuck, hook that up. Okay, we got a little bit of commotion in the back, we're good. But I have gotten closer with the old man. I started driving him places. Well, you know what? I forgot where I'm at. Give it up if you have a dad, guys. Come on, let me hear it. Wow, that's a lot, wow. Wow, some of the poetry tonight would lend to believe otherwise. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair on my part. You know what? That's not fair. I don't know my dad. No, I'm kidding. So I've gotten closer with the old man, okay? I started taking him places. I took him to one of his appointments recently, and the receptionist recognized my dad. And when she did, she yelled out loud, no, no, no. Chlamydia Carlos cannot enter.
What part of town?
And I'm like, Dad, I don't know about anything, but I know being called Chlamydia Carlos is not good for your brand, right?
Okay.
And I'll leave you guys with this, guys, you know, because a lot of you guys do have fathers, so you can picture this yourselves. My dad called me the other day, guys. He was very upset because a lady peed on him. Now, guys, look, if this is New York City, I don't give a fuck. What's a little piss play between friends, right? Not a big deal. But anyways, my dad was very upset. I'll explain. The old man was beating up somebody's grandmother from the back, okay? He's just like, blakata, 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 okay? And he's doing a really good job. How do I know this? I see her wondering. Well, because the lady orgasmed. And when she did, he could feel a spray hit his balls. So I'm like, Dad, that's not pee. That's a squirt. And that's the highest honor that any woman could pay a man. Now, guys, I was never in the military service, but back in my dad's days, they used to call that an honorable discharge. So he kicked her ass out, guys. But I said, let me get her number. Because squirting stepmom is definitely on my bucket list. Guys, my name is Ari Roach. Let's give it up one time for your host, Matt. I got a bunch of Miami boys coming up. They're going to fucking make you guys laugh. Thank you so much.
For Art Roach, everybody, and we got that was hilarious stuff. All right, do you guys do shows in Miami, or where do you do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where are you doing in Miami?
The Taurus, and thank you, Miami.
All right, we'll come to the Taurus, and thank you, Miami. Give it up for Art Roche. Thank you guys for coming. We're gonna get so we have all these exciting comedians from Miami. We're gonna get all of those guys up. I can't wait for that. We have Ashley on deck. We have Surya Deer coming up after that. Layla Shea, Aiden Watson, Ben Smith, Natalie, Sebastian Alvarez, Victoria Boulder, Simon Tio, and more. Thank you all for partying with us, hanging out. It's late night. Easy Paradise, open mic late night. All right, this next act is one of our favorites, a hilarious comedian, Smart. She runs the Bear Hug Show at Caveat. Check it out on Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the great Clare Lichtenstein. Give it up for Clare Lichtenstein.
Hey party people, what's good homies? Chlamydia Carlos, can I steal that? I like Chlamydia Claire, what do you guys think? I think it's cute. What if I have an active yeast infection? Does that work? Yeast infection. Okay. I told my guy friend, he called me a bread basket. That's horrific. Okay, people, it's time for me to not do well at comedy, so let's focus. Can we pay attention? Okay. We're gonna do some newer stuff. I have a question for the group, okay? There was a study done for teenagers. Okay. Would you rather, here's a question, would you rather have a broken phone or a broken finger? Okay. Who do you think, what percentage do you think said broken finger? Scream it out.
0.
45. My smart friend in the corner is closest. It's 60%. And yet no one is commenting on my Instagrams. They're all on their phones. Where, you know? Where's the engagement? I will say this, I figured out the hack to getting more comments. Every time someone comments on an Instagram, I send them a picture of side boob, which is cool. People love it. I realized I have a superpower. Yeah, it's awesome. I don't know. I posted a picture, sorry? Oh, my Instagram? Oh, my Instagram? Sorry, my Instagram? It's C. Lichtenstein, no relation to Roy. No, it's Lichtenstein. DMs are open. She's got a yeast infection, baby. Yeah, so the thing about side boob is, right, you realize it's powerful, but here's the thing, I put it on my Hinge recently, and it's been really helpful to identify who's a bad guy. You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh my god, she has amazing friends, love, first pick. What a hilarious prompt, you know? Oh, she goes to business school, she's smart. And then they're like, boobies, like... And like the amount of emojis, do you guys know the red-faced emoji that's like this? I've gotten like 5 of those. And so I reported them to the FBI, all of them. The Fuckboy Institute for medical testing. Dating's weird though. Who's been dating? Maybe that person talking in the back? Are you dating? Oh. Sorry, I don't know why I'm being mean. I'm kind of in a bad mood. I have a piece of glass in my toe. Has that happened to anyone? Clap for glass in your toe.
It's okay.
Glass in your toe. Give it up. That's what I call my vagina. No, I don't know what's happening. Okay, so flirting. Let's talk about it. I have this thing, raise your hand. When you're listening to music, I think you fall in one of 2 camps. You either listen to the lyrics and comprehend them, or you listen to the music, like the melody. Okay, clap for lyrics. Okay, clap for melody. Okay, if you clap twice, you're kind of annoying, just generally speaking. I listen to the melody. lucky, right? But it's gotten me into a lot of problems before. Like, I'm the type of person who would accidentally chant for MAGA if it was a good tune. That's like my vibe. Like, I think growing up as a Jewish person going to temple means that you just are really good at singing. You're like, Baruch atah Adonai, I don't know what the fuck any of that means. I think it's about God. But anyways, I was flirting with this guy recently, and I was trying to be cool because he asked what kind of music I listened to. And I was like, oh, I love this song. It feels like a cute little crush, you know? But you turn on your reading comprehension type of listening when you're playing a song to someone else. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like it unlocks something. So here are the lyrics that I remember hearing in the car next to this person. How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. I'm an addict, I need your skin in my teeth. So he turns to me and goes, oh my God, your crushes are kind of different than mine. How long have you dated that person for? Your ex? I was like, yeah, 4 years. I never tore his skin off his bones, not once. Okay, there's something there. Okay, guys. Okay, I have this new strategy when it comes to dating. My guy friend told me I friend zone myself too much because I dap people up. Does that happen to anyone here? Because it's crazy when you're like flirting and then you're like, boom. Apparently they don't like it. So now I have this new strategy where I go like this. And then I go, sorry, I can't dap people up I'm attracted to. And it's crazy how easy it works. Like, it's unbelievable. But here's the problem. I forgot that that's my strategy, so a guy friend of mine wouldn't talk to me for a week because I dapped him up. I think he's ugly.
Is he?
No, he's really cute. I can give you his info after. Okay. Okay, I'm so unlucky in love. I went speed dating recently. Yeah, pretty fun. There was a really weird man there who told me he liked me because I was an entrepreneur. But he did, after he was about to leave, he goes, let me give you this candy. And he pulled out like an old Starburst from his jacket and handed it to me, and he goes, just so you know, I'm giving it just to the girls that I like. And I was like, oh my God. Like, it healed so much trauma from middle school. Like, I was such a late bloomer. No one ever was into me. Like, I had my first grind at my bar mitzvah because my friend felt bad. Like, that's the type of vibe I was growing up. And I remember thinking at the speed dating, I was like, it's gonna be so awkward when all the girls see the candy on my table, right? Because I'm the popular girl tonight. And I look, every single table had a candy. And the thing is, all of their candies were better than mine. Like, have you heard of Toblerone?
Yeah.
One girl had a full bar. No? Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, last thing. Okay, who did 75 hard? Does anyone know what that is?
No.
Okay, 75 hard is this challenge where you work out twice a day for 75 days, and you journal, and you eat well, and you drink alcohol. Okay? People do it on New Year's. So I invited 20 people in my life to join this challenge. And I swear to God, not a single one of us made it through. And the best part about it is I made it an adjustable challenge. So we had a launch Zoom, right? And I was like, girls, you can do whatever you want for the challenge. Let's go through and write our resolutions, you know? I was like, I had real ones. And my friend was like, well, I obviously need a drink. Well, okay. She's like, oh, my birthday's coming up in a week. Like, I'm not gonna work out before that, and I probably won't work out after that. I'm like, okay. And then she was like, the best I can do is water goals. Are you guys familiar with this? We spent 30 minutes talking about what the appropriate water intake is for people. Do you guys know? Okay, apparently there's like a lot of discourse about this. The rule is your body in ounces, your body weight in ounces. Clap if you've heard this before. Okay, so guess what? She failed failed the challenge, this one girl. She didn't drink the water. And now she wants to restart it. I kind of lost my train of thought. I think I'm just gonna stop here. I'm so ashamed. Love you guys.
Hell yeah.
I tried writing on stage and it didn't go well. But really quick, we do have a show that's gonna be better than this on the 6th. If you guys wanna come, I have comps and stuff. So just find me after.
Give it up for Claire Lichtenstein. Get the comps. Check out the Bear Hug Show. And join the Claire Lichtenstein Rewards Program for Instagram comments, okay? Coming to your DMs. All right, that was great. Give it up for Claire Lichtenstein one more time. Fantastic. Beautiful, smart comedy. We love it, we love it, we love it. We have so many great acts. This is the place to be. I guarantee you there's nowhere more exciting on Monday night at 11:49 p.m. in Manhattan than right here, everybody. So we're doing it. Surya Deer, you were on deck. Layla Shea, Aiden Watson, Ben Smith, Natalie, Sebastian Alvarez, Victoria Volner, Simon Tio, Jason King, and Franz. I got Franz if Franz wants to go. All right. It's that special time of the night. She's wearing, what an outfit. What an incredible fit she has on. She's on TikTok. Follow her on TikTok. She's shadow banned, okay? They do not want it. They don't want the imagery, the aesthetic, the sensibility. Ladies and gentlemen, she just won the Changes Review Prize. Her first book is coming out next year. We love her. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the great Ashley Escobar.
No, this place is way more happening than 12th Street Ale House right now. I'll just say that. But R.A.P. Richard Lewis, happy belated birthday to Lou Reed, Cookie Mueller, and Laura Herring.
Yeah!
So this is a new edition of the One Sentence novel. It's finally coming back.
Yes!
And yeah, hit the music whenever. Girlhood was not invented on the internet. Girlhood is not mass-produced. Sheen corsets. I am a doll from a dream. Matt threw pennies out onto the street. I wanted to give him the third lucky one I carried, but he wouldn't take the burden of good fortune. I said I'd split it with him, waited until midnight KGB for the first time since last summer, because I'm a good friend, stepped out for chocolate brownie ice cream and was fear-mongered once again by a snowstorm that melted by noon, mapping the psychogeography of my iPhone through all of the texts I've sent and received. Sometimes you just have to eat a mid-croissant and suck it up. I was waiting for the good news to break. I used to be horrible at keeping secrets, and all over text without thinking, just feeling. None of my friends except Lulu wake up before noon anymore. I crave pancakes every fucking day, but the East Village was 2 trains away. Maybe on Thursday before Matt's gig. I'm always hunting for lavender syrup. Stop calling it a party. I was throwing a soiree with some wine and poetry like those afternoons spent in Vermont painting over cheap peach wine. I wore the cherry patterned knit sweater from high school and a velvet skater skirt, choker of course, red nails already chipped, too cold to simply wear knee socks like the Arctic Monkeys song. Matt asked why I'd invite 10 people into our private life, then apologized and said my friends had fun, but it felt like Thanksgiving to him. And I give him a Valentine weekend. Why is the song called 96 Tears? He claimed that tears fell in pairs, but I couldn't prove nor deny. Splitting a cheeseburger with myself, sleeping all day, waking up to watch Curb, then shoot the piano player. I'm in the Jackie 60 of my mind. Woo! Drinking margaritas in the rain in white pants, how chic. Shia Pirelli's scarf, Muriel's Spark Days, crashed to class and it felt like high school. Seated at the Brandy Melville Cafe, Dartmouth 1984 flag. Are you with me now? Glad Cat LeBon reminds Matt of me, even though he brought up someone singing at the open mic as well, but it's my song. Stop taking everything so personally. Of course your boyfriend knows you exist and write and contribute your presence to society. This fucking spectacle I'm sick of. 2021 and the librarian was listening to Cat LeBon while white dirndl shirts and pigtails. Waiting. Shark Smile came on next. There's a difference between an award and a prize. The same way there's a difference between jelly and jam. Cuthwolf Eileen Miles chose my book, A Couple of Years of My Life, soon available to the entire world. I'm glib, but I'm no liar. Would be kind of baller to have a libertine Andy Warhol banana trench coat. If you know me, I kind of say LOL like breathing air. Sorry, but it's a little embarrassing to not know how to use a corkscrew at your big age. Microdosing celebration every day. Because not to quote Walt Whitman, but I celebrate myself. I am a convertible tape to replay when afternoon is fog. I kept mistaking the white sheet on the grass for snow. Dropping 19, I never listened to Olivia Rodrigo because I don't have my driver's license. Can't relate. I grew up on Lord. You can read the Bible, but you'll never win the war. Disguising everything as a novel, I am St. Augustine's Last Confession. 2 + 2 doesn't equal pink, but neither does starting a Substack for self-flagellation. I suffer from ritual humiliation every waking day, but I love the sun in my eyes. I'd rather be falling asleep on a pool chair overlooking the waves with a Butler burger. A dive bar shouldn't have $16 cocktails. It's not that I don't like the Doors, I just haven't had a chance to be a midday cowboy for so long. So I put on my cowboy vest for Cookie Mueller's 75th birthday after buying 2 8s from Matt. Isn't that just a half? I'm waking on a pretty day, Madonna in, 5 p.m., leave the tennis rackets at home and get into my heart-shaped bed, living in the present until Sunday. Thank you.
2 8s is a quarter. It's a quarter.
It is. Well, I don't know.
But that's hilarious. I know. I get it.
No, I actually don't know math. I thought it was a half.
That's what's hilarious. You're a poet. Fuck math. You understand math like in this innate spiritual way.
Wait, I have to say it.
Yes, go.
In real life, there is no algebra.
You heard it here first, folks. It's a lie. It's a psyop. It's big algebra. It's the algebra lobby. They want to torture us as children and kill our imaginations by putting fluoride in the water and calcifying our pineal gland. But we won't let them. That's why we're here. Right? I mean, we are fucking here to paint with all the colors of the rainbow. And to let our spirits just fucking expand. Yeah. Okay. If you want them to, that's okay. We are breaking the chains of this fucked up bullshit society. Layla Shea, you were on deck. Aiden Watson coming up. Ben Smith, Natalie, Sebastian Alvarez, Victoria Volner, Simon Teo, Jason King in front. Let's get. Oh my God, this guy's hilarious. He just saw Dune 2 in IMAX. He recommends it. Give it up for the killer, sir. You do. We love him.
Keep it going for Matt, guys. Oh my God. What's up? How's it going, truth tellers? How you doing? Love that. Yo, fuck Matt, am I right? Yeah, Ashley said it best. That guy sucks. Yo, I gotta be honest. I usually do stand-up comedy, but I was so inspired by Ashley's truth-telling. So inspired by your takedown of the upper echelon that is Matt Proctor. You know, the bourgeoisie. You know, the 1%. That I figured. I don't know, I try something different today. I share some of my own heart, you know, show that even gods bleed. Is that cool? Can I do, I wrote some poems. Can I share them? Yeah? Yeah, is that cool? Huh? I can't hear you. No, just kidding. Nice, cool. A begrudging round of applause is all I need. Guys, this first poem is called U.S. Gay. It's kind of a commentary, and it's kind of a piece that reflects my own allegiance to the LGBTQIA+ ... community. Thank you. This is U.S. Gay. Man's lips on another man's lips. Ew, gross. Penises touching under the pants. Dude, that's whack. Penis in a man's / butthole. What the heck? That's weird. But a woman's butthole? Tight. Ring, ring. Hey, Mr. Gorbachev. When are you gonna get that wall down? Nice, cool. Good consensus there. A lot of snaps like that. On to poem number 2. This one's called Captain America, Suffragette Soldier. And this kind of shifts the focus towards my allegiance with the women in the room. Keep it going for the ladies. Hell yeah. All right, this is Captain America, Suffragette Soldier. Boots and cats, girls' night out. Boots and cats, I'm also with them. Boots and cats, a guy dances towards us. Boots and cats, I say, beat it or else. Boots and cats, the guy goes away. Boots and cats, the girls say thank you. Boots and cats, boots and cats, boots and queens? And I'm their knight in shining armor. Ring, ring, oh hi, is this Mr. Gorbachev? Yeah, we're still waiting for you to tear down that wall. Yeah. Ooh. You like that, Bushwick? Or wherever we are? I don't know. I took a melatonin like an hour ago. I got one more poem. Is that cool? Are you guys game? Are you guys psyched? Are you gassed? Are you pumped? Yeah?
More poetry.
Hell yeah. Love that. This last one is kind of, the last two have been kind of thought pieces on a social stuff in society and, you know, the hierarchy that exists. This one we kind of dive head in. It's called African American Friends. And this goes out to my my guy Jason King in the corner. Woo! Here we go, African American Friends. It's Tuesday night. I'm hanging out with my African American friends, the Bumbaclut crew. Midway through a convo, I say, "Hey yo, Bumbaclut crew, you always complaining about prejudice and shit. Like I don't know what that's like as an Indian guy." They say, "Yo, shut the fuck up. You don't have to worry about anything. In fact, you've never had to worry about the cops killing you." I say, fair play, ahaha. Let me ask you this quick question real quick, Bumbaclut crew, BC. Anybody just assume you're good at math because of your skin color? They say, damn, that's cold. You get it, dude. See? People aren't that different than you might think. Ring, ring, Mr. Gorbachev. Looks like you finally got that wall down. Snaps all around. Love that. Great. So I did the poetry part. My understanding is that when you do poetry, there is no cap on time. Is that true? Did I find the loophole and did I properly exploit it?
Please read some more of your amazing poetry.
More amazing poetry? No. That's enough truth-telling for one day, MP. I didn't want to say this one thing. I am very pissed at my roommate right now. He's been doing this thing where he's been throwing out my forks. He's been throwing my forks in the garbage. He's not doing it on purpose. He's not like passive aggressively calling me fat. That's not what he's just like, yeah, let's see you eat food without forks. Haha, I can use my hands, you stupid idiot. No, but dude, he was explaining it to me and he was throwing out my forks by mistake, on accident. He was telling me that like sometimes when he gets like Chinese takeout, he'll forget while he's eating the food with my forks that they weren't forks brought in from the restaurant and that they are in fact forks that I own. So he will put the forks in the box when he's done with the Chinese takeout food, and then he will throw both the forks and the box in the trash. And when he explained that to me, I was just like, yo, that's a pretty solid excuse. That makes a lot of sense. If you have mental problems, dude, what the fuck? Dude, how can you not tell the difference between a fork that's been bought from a rinky-dink Chinese takeout place and a fork that has clearly been stolen from a nice sit-down Chinese restaurant, dude? What is wrong with you? He ordered, and then, you know, I was just like, you gotta get some new forks because we used to have like 13 forks and now we're down to 2. And if you can do math, then you know that that is in fact a significant number of forks to lose. And dude, he bought these basic ass forks as as a replacement for the forks that I owned. And by basic I mean they weren't glow in the dark like I'd wanted. I'd seen these like glow in the dark forks on Amazon. I was just like, yo, these would be amazing. He was like, no, these are too expensive. I was like, they might be expensive, but in the long run, think about how much we would save on the electricity bill. That's insane. We would just be, all right, that was a thought, and I'm glad I tried it out because I'll never talk about it again. But give it up. No, actually, you know what? Fuck Matt Proctor. That guy, as we learned from Ashley's set, sucks. And I hope he dies alone. No, I'm just kidding. He's great. He hosts a great open mic. Bye.
Yeah!
Give it up for Surya Deer, everybody. We love having Surya Deer. He's hilarious. And he also does poetry, isn't that? I mean, thank you for sharing that. Amazing. We love that. We love people branching out and trying new things and revealing their vulnerable side and their fragility. Okay, so we have Aiden Watson, if you're here, you're on deck. Ben Smith, Natalie, Sebastian Alvarez, Victoria Volner, Cy Montiel, Jason King, and Franz. Let's get, all right. Can we get Layla Shea up to read some poetry for us? We're stoked, hell yeah. Let's get a big round of applause for Layla Shea.
Shaking in my ballet flats. Woo! Crazy right now. Hello, I am going to do some poetry. I have some experience in the Jersey poetry sphere. This is my first time performing in Manhattan. What about a party? So thank you so much to my very close friend Maisey Jane, who performed earlier tonight. You have inspired me, my love. I am also going to be reading a poem about sex before reading a poem that is so very serious. It will be so very serious. This first one is titled Visions Pastel. Heavy chests and weighted hearts clatter together. A cacophony, a prayer, hands held tightly above her head, a spine arching toward heaven's amused gaze. Gossamer and silk, visions pastel, loaned dresses and victories exchanged, androgynous and femme and aching, an exchange of breath into lungs.
Mouth to mouth, we can't help ourselves. Electricity and soft growling commands, strawberry thunder and honey-coated breasts, teeth colliding in a frenzy, heads thrown back and screaming. Knife meets stomach, blood meets tongue, palm meets palm, soul meets you. In a holy palmer's kiss, I sit with a knowing that will stay suspended in time, occasionally tapped on the shoulder at night, caffeinated and jittery, sensations before our lips meet. Scratches and needs never to be fulfilled because now she leaves the room. She goes home, she says goodbye. Across the world, a different coast, a different time, maybe again, but probably not. That's my silly sex poem. You might be wondering, does she have a knife fetish? No! That's ridiculous. This next poem is called A Love Letter to Maggie, because yesterday I met her. When I first met Maggie, my heart melted. It was a bustling day, a line out the door, sun beating in at every angle. Beautiful, but I remember truly sweating. In no rush, her sagging form slowly meandered her way into the cafe. Not a girl, a woman. Auburn, almost perfect chocolate hair, old, but that squishy, kind, cookie butter sort of old that feels like a blanket. She was trailing behind her friend, a much younger man who was charming and curious about my favorite films as I made his almond milk cortado. To my surprise, Maggie stayed back, allowed her friend to do as he pleased. Not needing the reassurance of his presence at her side, she observed from the door. She swayed with the sun and people stared at her. I softly asked so as not to disturb her peace. It was as if the whole cafe had quieted themselves on her behalf. Would she like some water? An afterthought. The man replies, yeah, sure. Obediently, actively, my coworker sprung to her service, bringing her an ice-cold glass. Bowing in servitude as she passed it down, Maggie settled as soon as he had his coffee, never breaching the threshold of the building. I watched royalty in action. Amused as she made conversation with passers-by, Maggie made a friend out of each and every stranger, customer or otherwise. Finally, as the sun began to ripen into sweet midday, Maggie eased herself upon the threshold, sprawling lazily and comfortably across the doorway of the building. Her ears rested, melted into the metal frame, and for the next hour, I watched the same scene repeat over and over. A person, anyone really, would approach the door and Maggie's tail would thump. They would pause in delight, confusion, softness. I watched each of their shoulders lose tension and look up at me, asking with their eyes for consent, and upon mine or the man's nod, they'd lean down and scratch Maggie behind the ears, hold her face and stare into her wide, empty eyes, ruffle at her collarless neck, run their hands across and down her back, make circles on her happy stomach. The rolls of extra skin would jostle with joy, and each person melted into the doorframe with her, sometimes picking her up into embraces. Watchers began cooing soft things in her general direction. I watched grown men and women lose themselves. Once satiated, Maggie, the chocolate lab, would then lay her heavy head back down onto the concrete, and the person would remember once again where they were. Once the self was regained, they would straighten up and order their very adult coffee. But every one of them would once again melt with Maggie at the threshold to say a proper goodbye. I turned to my coworker. There's a poem in there. We don't get that. She gets to lay there. She has been saved. She is the mountain that Sisyphus climbs, the mountain that I climb towards peace. I have been cornered for so long, I no longer inspire gentleness upon first sight.
When I get nervous, I am like a bad dog. There is a bitch kenneled in my rib cage. She paces and gnashes her teeth through the bars of the enclosure that I have grown around her, at risk of her pissing on the carpet. My dog pen has been stripped of all softness. If I were to be dissected, they would see a world of claw marks and tattered things. Maggie has been spared in old age. When I grow old, I hope to inspire gentleness upon arrival, dutiful and charitable respect, objective honor. I hope to quietly, silently inquire about affection and to immediately be able to negotiate my soft gaze for pleasure. I hope to inspire such patience when I am old. When the bitch in me dies, I hope she is given cold water by a girl who misses living with dogs, who finds herself yearning for the smell of dens and the comfort of the bitch that gave way to her existence. And I hope when the bitch in me dies, somebody discards my muzzle, proclaiming its pointlessness when all her teeth are gone anyway. Thank you so much. You can find me on Instagram at the.hermit.hideout. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Manhattan, Layla Shay. We will check out the Hermit. What is it? The Hermit?
The.hermit.hideout.
All right. Hell yeah. We will follow the Hermit Hideout. Check it out. Give it up for Layla Shay and fantastic poetry. We're going to come out to New Jersey and do some poetry very soon. So that was the beginning of the bridge between the cultures. Give it up for Layla Shay one more time. That was fantastic. Beautiful, lyrical. We loved it. All right. So we have Ben Smith on deck, Natalie coming up, Sebastian Alvarez, Victoria Volner, Simon Tio, Jason King, and Franz. That's going to do it, I think. If there's anybody I didn't say your name, come at me. All right, is Aiden Watson. Give it up for my man, The Return. We love this guy's rock and roll. We need him on Lou Reed night. We need him on Lou Reed night. Give it up for rock and roll, Aiden Watson.
There are two eyes on your fingers, but and then I'll just leave this way.
Sign up for next week, everybody. Get in early. We'll get you on early. We're going to have a great show. Next week it's Jack Kerouac birthday, March 12th. So I know nobody gives a fuck about Jack Kerouac, but I do, so I force it on everybody. Okay, I love Richard Lewis. I love Lou Reed. So you have to undergo these themes too. Okay, I'm sorry. But we're trying to educate people and spread the fucking gospel here. A DOK in the house, everybody. We have so many great. We got these guys from Miami. We have such a hot show. We're going till 1 a.m. and we're loving it, everybody. What else can I talk about? I don't know. Jesus Christ. Beautiful. I think it's beautiful weather today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt. Woo!
I mean, it should be on.
Do without the pipe. Woo! Thank you.
Hell yeah. Oh my god, damn.
Sounded good.
Sorry.
Sounded great, man. Give it up for Abe Watson, everybody. All right, we're running the show. We're doing everything tonight. God, that sounded great. It was rock and roll. Fender Stratocaster. Check out Abe Watson's photography. He's got a really great photography Instagram as well. Check him out on Instagram. The beautiful, amazing Aiden Watson. Fantastic. All right, so we have the amazing Natalie on deck. Sebastian Alvarez, Victoria Volner at DLK, Simon Tio, JC King, and Franz. Let's get... All right, is Ben Smith in the house? Let's give it up for Ben Smith, everybody. It's comedy from Miami. That's right, give it up for Ben Smith.
Thanks, man. What's up, guys? Yes, I am from Miami, born and raised. I literally almost just dropped this drink in there. This is my fourth one. We do come in this shade. I'm sorry. It's true, though. Anybody here? Miami Baptist Hospital, anyone? Hell yeah, dude. That's the best place to be born, in my humble opinion. What's that? Lots of placenta getting eaten up there. People are like, why is your mom so strong, dude? Because she was munching placenta. Try it, you know? It's better than P90X.